Welcome to the new Marik Workshop from WBPL 76. This program is brought to you by Lady Red Productions, the Bear Takes Corporation, and a generous grant from the Night Owl Foundation. Why are you here? Cat, will you stop chewing on me?
Howdy there, folks. Just wanted to wish you a Marik Christmas, as it is that time of year. Yes, a Marik Christmas, where you look across the table at your brother, sister, father, or mother, and plot to ruin them for all time. Glory to Marik. The only thing more dangerous to a Marik is a Marik, of course. So you must do what honor prevails.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here?
We stole somebody's deck and shot. So don't worry about that.
It's an iPhone.
I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone.
The spiky ones?
I want uppies.
Somebody quote that.
Grandma's
At least enough to quote.
Yes.
Pasteurized milk.
No!
How did you find a way to make it worse?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I dialed up the wrong thing.
No. This is going to be perfectly normal.
Not putting it in a song.
Going in there! Oh my god.
Stupid is the way you do things.
I would so download Pete.
The Otaku Overlord.
When the fuck is Free Corn Thursday?
Spooky.
We open tonight with a dramatic reading of important literature. Applicable notices and license terms. Please read this so you know what you are agreeing to. Microsoft Software License Terms. Microsoft Media Creation Tool. If you live in or are a business with a principal place of business in the United States, please read the Binding Arbitration and Class Action Waiver section below. It affects how disputes are resolved. These license terms are an agreement between you and Microsoft Corporation or one of its affiliates. They apply to the software named above and any Microsoft services or software updates, except to the extent which such services or updates are accompanied by new or additional terms, in which case those different terms apply prospectively, and do not alter your or Microsoft's rights relating to pre-updated software or services. If you comply with these license terms, you have the rights below by using the software. You accept these terms, much like the new Marik Workshop, now available live in your very own home using your remote device to view and hear it in my voice. Welcome. It's about to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen of the
Hi.
audience, that was the Windows terms of service. This is the arbitration agreement, so you can't sue Microsoft.
Oh, you want the arbitration? I can go down to the arbitration.
Go down to the arbitration.
Section 7, Binding Arbitration and Class Action Waiver. This section applies if you live in or if a business, your principal place of business is in the United States. If you and Microsoft have a dispute, you and Microsoft agree to try for 60 days to resolve it informally. If you and Microsoft can't, you and Microsoft agree to binding individual arbitration before the American Arbitration Association under the Federal Arbitration Act, FAA, and not to sue in court in front of a judge or jury. Instead, a neutral arbiter will decide. Class action lawsuits, class-wide arbitrations, private attorney-generated actions, and any other proceeding where someone acts as a representative capacity are not allowed, nor is combining individual proceedings without the consent of all parties. The complete arbitration agreement contains more terms and is at aka.ms/arb-agreement-1.
With liberty and justice.
You and Microsoft agree to these terms. Fight!
With liberty and justice for y'all. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the new Marik Workshop. And I'd like to welcome you all to a very Marik Christmas. And as you heard at the opening, we wish you a Marik Christmas. So.
This is a threat.
I mean, yeah. That's not untrue. So, this is the early Christmas show. The idea here is that, at least partially, I'm hoping that my co-hosts tonight, of which there will be many, I'm really hoping that everybody did their homework.
There was homework?
There was homework. I needed gift ideas.
My computer ate my computer.
That did happen. Squick ate his computer. Because Squick is a computer, and he consumed it.
A number of orifices were involved. There was a lot of yelling. No more questions.
I mean, also, my close-up camera decided that it didn't like me tonight, so that's not
a
working.
Number of orifices.
A number of them. 0 is a number. It is not that number. So, this is...
Thank you, Bassar, for the biddies.
Thank you. So,
yes.
we're into a level 2 hype train. Why would you do this? Guys, I haven't even gotten to fucking start. Listen, this is not Sunday night. I am not my brother. You are not doing this to me. Anyway.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge.
I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but is that a challenge? No. So, the idea here is, if you have creative people in your life, what I would like to see is gift ideas for the creative people in your life. That's what I've asked my co-host tonight to try to come up with. I have some ideas. Hopefully they have some ideas.
Oh,
Let's see
good
what
Lord.
happens. Yeah.
Mo is taking your challenge.
Mo. We're already starting. Great. Anyway, so like I said, I've been asking for a while for Christmas themed stuff. So we're gonna go through some Christmas themed things. I'm actually a little irritated with the fact that this image turned out as well as it did. What have you done? What have Mo?
Thank you.
Mo has just dropped into the chat.
And load.
Oh my gosh.
Thank and Surathan. Man, this is really generous, everybody. Thank you. Like, genuine.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. Why would you do this? Quote 50.
Why are there so
it.
many giant
Stop
buttholes?
it.
What is happening?
What?
I could
No.
ignore some of them, but
Guys,
I can't ignore all of them.
Spend money on your loved ones and yourselves, not me. I don't even get any of this.
Para, get fucked. They enjoy your
Holy
company.
cow,
Our
that
friends
just
are
went
here,
from
Farah.
A level 2 to a level 6. You guys are insane.
Yeah.
Good
They
Lord.
are.
7 now.
Oh my god.
Jesus
They are.
Christ.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support. We are a bunch of chuckles.
True.
He's very politely not saying that we are chuckle fucks. As it turns out, we are. So, Crimbit, and hey, look, there's Singular.
I will imply swear words. I try not to say them.
Well,
I will say them. I try not to imply
No.
them.
I'm a little
know.
irritated with the fact that the AI did a good enough job with the Christmasifying my logo here, because I fought with it for a long time, then said, fuck it, I wonder what Gemini, and then Gemini just fucking did it. And
It's cute.
I'm irritated with how good of a job it did.
I like it's exactly like, here we're doing this. I'm like, why don't you just do this? Like, do your border, set this out, and cut the stuff apart, and that's what this turns into.
Well, I did tell it to set up a garland border, and actually this was several steps of this. And then I didn't tell it to put fucking Christmas lights on things or hats on anything. I said garland with bow, and use the words,
Fizz.
"We wish you a Merry Christmas." So, yeah. Like I said, I'm irritated with how well it turned out. I also didn't say put fucking candy canes on it, but as you can see, there are candy canes and Wookiee's thing, and Mad Duck's Mad Duck's, by the way, wearing 2 hats in this image now.
That's double fancy.
So it's
And also
Wookiee,
on-
because
wait.
Wookiee's wearing a hat on his
You're right.
hat.
You're right. Squick's got a
No,
hat.
that's actually
the fucking Orion.
that's a continuity
has-
error, Para.
What?
Like, Ducks only has 1 hat.
Well,
No,
that
it
time I did. On a special occasion, I would absolutely wear 2 hats.
Yeah.
I would
there you
either
go.
Okay.
have a
Trade
Viking
them
hat
constantly
and
in the middle of a
Santa hat
stream.
on top.
Yeah, probably. Or stack them. Warlax
Gummy,
is
did you see
covered
what you
in
did on the
Christmas
cookie
lights.
stream?
Trading hats on stream never happened.
Nope, never happened. Nope.
The Orion is wearing a Christmas hat on its missile launcher, so that's fun. Also,
Crystal launcher.
It's also covered in lights and ornaments, so you know. Okay.
Alex,
What?
Sarah,
What?
this is a new Marik Christmas, and the logo is missing a knife in the back.
It's true. It is. Sorry, I only had so much time.
And so this is Christmas.
Hey, Mad Ducks. Shit. Thank you, Mo.
Blade
Mad-
armored bear.
Mad Ducks, what's this?
That would appear to be a robot.
Tell me about this robot. Do you know anything about it?
Yes, I wanted to paint it camo green, and I asked my friend Parallax, who is a huge nerd that I am friends with, what color would go with green for accents, and he said purple, which is funny because I cannot see green, and I cannot see purple.
Yeah.
So I did
Well,
my
you
best.
asked me about a complementary color.
Does that mean it's invisible?
Yes, yes.
it's
so
a miracle he
I
saw
did
it?
my best working with colors that I cannot then perceive. So, and at some point, like the left eye just completely gave up and said, "Nope, I won't focus anymore." But until then, I had great fun painting it. It was good.
UNC Samurai, you are clearly unashamed of that pun, which is why I'm complaining.
Yeah, now you have to read it for the VOD.
Yet, for the VOD, UNC Samurai has posed the question, would a clanner hat wrangler be a haberdashy? Or haberdashi? Look, big
Haberdashi.
fuck-off
There you
mech
go.
device robot.
I mean, it
for
could
share,
be.
but
Well, I mean, technically it'd be a haberdasher, but if you were a clanner, you'd call it a haber firemoth.
okay. So if the inner sphere, man, they would totally take one of those out at like Ye Olde Mech Arena, and that would be what's chucking T-shirts into the stands.
That now makes more sense why its arms are like it is, because it's just meant to have coat hooks and hats strung up on it.
I mean, at this point, what I'm imagining is like you go to the, I don't know, the Solaris baseball team event, game, match, whatever you want to say, and an urban mech with a supercharger and a mask in it runs around the edge of the field with a rack 2 full of T-shirts.
It trips and explodes.
I mean,
Stack pulls
probably.
immediately. The crowd goes wild.
No, the crowd goes sunburned at best, vaporized at most likely.
Yeah, so standard baseball.
Standard baseball.
There's no vaporizing in baseball.
Dog,
Dog?
Dog.
Dog.
dog,
Dog?
dog, dog,
Look at that
dog,
face.
dog, 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 dog,
This dog looks very
Potato, come
disappointed.
here.
dog.
That dog, that is tonight. That dog has been outside so many times, gotten to route through the snow, and wants Dad to share his hot chocolate with him. And dog does not get hot chocolate.
No.
Nope, chocolate is very bad for doggos.
Poor pupper.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Mo's potato.
This is
Mo, you have an excellent potato.
I know.
There's a joke somewhere in here about potato being baked, but I can't find it right now.
I will apply bacon and extra sour cream to him later.
Hell yeah.
Do not.
He will love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so as I get into things, Archon Eriker has sent me this. You know, for a little bit there, I wasn't sure I was going to put this in the lineup because I looked at this and I said,
Yeah.
could this be kind of fucked up? And then I decided, no, we're going to go with it. This is the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, that's the
There you
ghost of
go.
Christmas
Yeah.
past right there.
And
Yeah. I am not
Grum,
quiet.
grum, grum, grum,
Grum. Apparently, I need to
grum.
turn up my gain.
Gain this.
Oh, I can hear it.
Gains. Yeah, Christmas spirit. There you go. God, now I am loud. Okay. Oh no, we've already got a clip. My God. Okay.
The Solaris Sport
Okay.
Team type event.
Biz Monkey sent
Featuring a
us.
variety of sport-like items, such as attempted murder, completed murder, and our favorite, extensive gambling.
Partial murder.
That's just a tattoo.
It could be a lot of things. I mean, that could be a bad night
No,
of
but you get
drinking.
stabbed
two
like
crows
Could be
on
a
a
good
pole.
night of drinking.
A partial murder is 2 crows on a pole.
It's true. Now, Biz Monkey sent us this, and you can tell Biz Monkey sent us this because it's got a Black Knight sticker on the Black Knight, so it's labeled properly.
mean,
And
that
it's
is
also got
kind of
those
my-
yellow and white,
Yeah.
yellow and black lines on it too.
Yeah, by the way, Biz is here. Let's do this real
can't
quick.
just-
Hello.
Who the fuck is here?
Yeah, we haven't done that
Well,
yet.
you are.
I'm here. Hi, I'm Parallax. I'm here. You're hearing this in Squick's voice, who's also here.
Yes, I'm Squick, and you're hearing this in my voice. But who's the next person to identify themselves to the legal authorities?
Hat Duck.
Hi. Oh, I actually jumped in on it that time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the listening audience, it's Gumi. Gumi of the Black Skirt Legion.
Black Skirt Legion.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That sounds like a rollerball team, which I'm pretty
Uh-huh.
sure means they can kick my ass by default.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked that quite a bit.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
I
Squick,
can
you and I
say-
are mascots.
I am tall enough to touch the top of Squick's head, so does that count?
You say that, but while I do not wish to burst your bubble, the same is technically true of beagles.
I think
They
might
licked
need
my
some
head
help.
and I was upset, and then they wet willied me, and I was not comfortable.
Okay, so me and Squick and Gummy and
Hi,
And me.
I am also here. I
Is-
am the Cookie Mama.
it is the Cookie Mama, and the Mo, who is here also with the potato.
Yes.
And then there's me, Monkey Biz, because I was summoned.
He was. I summoned many
This
people.
is true.
Hell yeah.
You summoned all of us.
I did.
Like, hey, have you ever been on the Numeric Workshop? Please come on the Numeric Workshop.
Kinda.
More pets have been redeemed.
Listen, there's a lot. And then we've got one more person in the room right now.
Parallax.
I know. Why do you have that on speed dial?
Parallax basically said crazy people assemble, and we did. And
Yeah,
That's
we're-
true. That happened.
And this
Yeah,
is,
that is pretty much exactly how it
hearing
went.
if you're hearing me say this, you're hearing it in my voice, because my voice is what I'm saying it in, or is it? It probably is. I don't know. I'm not a voiceologist. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We're definitely a group of chuckles.
Yes, we are most
Definitely.
assuredly dumb as hell. So Biz Monkey has sent us this White Knight.
Yes. This day I bring you 3 gifts, each more apropos than the last. So for those that don't know, this is the Clan Buster Black Knight.
Damn straight.
Yes.
I have
To
to
celebrate. Yes.
ask, how the hell did you get that thing's legs straight? Because I tried on mine, and the knee is like pigeon-toed when I tried doing mine.
Super glue. It's pretty much
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I
Like,
read that as
none-
patience.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, look, none of the premium minis are very good, but this is the only way you get a Clan Buster Black Knight. So to celebrate the release of MechWarrior 5 Clans Ghosts of Tukid, or sorry, Wolves of Tukid. Ghosts is one of the other ones. Yes, I come bearing gifts 3. This is the first because it is a Comstar Black Knight.
Yes, and it's here.
I did not have the patience to do like the little blue like check mark, so it's just Comstar White.
There you go. Then we have Hell's Spiderweb.
Look,
Yeah.
this is
They got
how
cool
I
dinos,
celebrate
though.
the holidays. This is a family tradition. There are ornaments there that go back to 1997. They were given to me.
Wait. You don't. No, there are ornaments here that go back to 1993 because you've got the Enterprise D down there in the lower left.
Oh yeah, that may actually go back to 93 then. But yes,
And
this is my annual.
depending
Go
on
ahead.
which edition of the original Enterprise that is, that could go all the way back to 91. But they've done that one 4 or 5 times.
No, that's one of the more recent versions
Okay.
of the Enterprise.
Okay.
But yes, this is my annual Trexmas display.
Wait, do you have 2 of the Constitution refits?
Yes, I do. Do you know why I have 2?
No. I know they
they
released
blow
it
one of
more
them
than
up?
once.
Well, there's the general release, which is I believe it's the Titan, and then at San Diego Comic-Con.
No.
they had
Not the Enterprise
G
F
version.
/ Titan. I mean the Enterprise A refit. There's one in the upper left and there's one in the middle right.
Oh yeah, because one of those
I'm not the only
is
one,
one of those is the A, and one of those is the refit.
Okay.
Because you must have both.
Yeah, and actually, you've got the 92 shuttlecraft down there, middle center.
Shuttlecraft to Enterprise. Spock here. Happy holidays. Live long and prosper.
So,
yeah,
I have a fun
believe that was
story
one of the
about that
first
one.
ones.
I have a fun story about that one because, like I said, that was 1992. I would have been 6 when we got that. And for years, I thought that Spock was telling me that the secret to long life was to eat pasta.
Hell yeah.
So he'd say,
Okay, hell yeah has reinvaded my lexicon and it's refusing to leave.
So it would.
Oh yeah.
Samurai. I don't age. It could just be that. I don't know. Like I was talking with BB the other night, and we were talking about how neither one of us seemed to age, and BB thought that I was at most 6 years younger than I am. So here we are. Yeah.
I mean,
now I'm concerned. What is the age range currently in this chat?
Gummy, you are easily the youngest.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty sure I'm the oldest person in the chat.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Gummy's old. Okay, I know Cookie is older than me.
Yeah.
I
No,
know
I believe
very
I
little.
am the matron. I believe I am the eldest.
I
in the room.
might be the median. Or slightly below the median.
I think it's Cookie, me, Squick, Para. I want to say it's either Duck or Mo, and then it's Gummy.
I think Dux is older than me.
I think Mo, Para, and I are all like within 2 years of one another.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like I can't remember your like.
It doesn't matter.
Here's the
We are
stupid
nerds
thing. I have
together.
medical records on 2 of you in this freaking chat. I can't remember.
And
there's nothing weird about that. Shut up.
No.
Yes.
There's a mad cat on the screen.
There is a Timberwolf.
How mad is it?
Yes, and let us talk because this one is multifaceted.
Yeah, because he appears to be on a basketball court.
Nope.
Yes, that is a basketball court.
Yeah, that's a basketball court.
Very, very well spotted. So
Are you
again, this one is
just into that
multifaceted.
game?
First, because it is the 2-keyed version of the Timberwolf with like the SRM6s, I think PPCs or something on that. Also one of the premium midis. In addition, it is done up in holiday colors because this is about as holiday colors as I got. But that was not my intention. I am a proud graduate of Indiana University who are playing the Ohio State Buckeyes for the Big Ten Football Championship this weekend. And one of our things is red and white pinstripes. So hail to old IU. Here's a shout out to all my cream and crimson alumni brethren.
There you go.
Okay, so it is. My brain hates this.
Yes.
Being a basketball player, I thought, no, that looks like the gridiron stripes, just a little bit curved. But that is actually the old hardwood.
It was supposed to be like a blacktop because there was no
Yeah.
way that I was going to. There's no
Okay.
way I was going to try and do a basketball court at
I-
mini scale.
Mo,
It's
of course you
terracotta clay, and strike marks. That's all you do.
Mo,
Yeah,
of
I know.
course you're a basketball player. You're so tall
Okay.
you don't actually have to throw the ball. You
So
just walk
very
up.
quickly, Jimmy has asked the question, what the hell is it with Ohio State emphasizing the at the beginning of the university? It's actually their name. And I don't just mean like,
Yeah.
no, that's the official name of the school is they are the Ohio State
The
University.
Ohio State University.
Kind of like
Yeah.
I got my master's degree at the Ohio University. It's on the fucking diploma. So
Why is the diploma fucking?
it's really big.
Don't worry about it.
It was a college. They should.
Speaking of colleges, I may be crazy, but I was telling Chat Tuesday, I have gotten accepted to start my master's.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yay!
So
Go Cookie.
Discord's not picking me up clapping, but I'm clapping. Speaking
Oh,
of
there's a
Cookie,
cat.
Cookie, what's this?
yeah, this is a gouache on watercolor paper. Gouache is like if acrylic paint and watercolor paint got married and had a baby.
Yeah.
It's where watercolor is mostly transparent and you have to put like a fuck ton of layers on to
Yeah.
get everything. Gouache is like you can thin it out or you can glop it on. Either one.
So you thin it out or you thin it in.
And it
Yeah,
does
pretty
have
much.
some mini painting applications. I did not like them when I used it, so I can't speak to it much.
I love
I've
it
only
because
used
you
it
can
for,
still do watercolory things, or you can, not put as much water in it, and
Just paint.
I have this in metallics, which I like to use when I'm trying to do very dull metal.
Yeah.
So
And then we have
But yes.
a fleur.
yeah, I'm gonna make
Yeah,
these
point
for
to her.
certain folks. Oh, thank you.
So for the people catching the VOD, Watcher of the Chap says they don't normally do. They highlighted the message. They don't normally do this, but Cookie is worth the points. Good job. We are proud of you. Yes, we are proud of Cookie
Jeez.
getting to go back to college
Cookie is
and do the
always
things.
worth points.
Yes. Legion Mom is, always worth it.
It's a stressful job.
It is a stressful job. We don't make it easier.
I know I was on background music duty, but there was cat.
Chat, you can't see it, but there is a cat, and we can see it. It is receiving the pets. So you all had better. Look, we got a Cookie a celebration.
Yeah, thank you.
Cat.
Now, as we were just talking about sports, here in about 3 months, UNC Samurai and I are not going to be able to talk. Like that's like there's not going to be a polite conversation between us, but that's basketball season.
I will make fun of both.
Understand.
Because you went to that
My-
south. You went to that school down south. Didn't
I
you?
did not go to UK. I went to Eastern Kentucky University, but UK basketball is a more powerful draw than any NBA team I've ever seen.
Yes,
It's
Cookie
so-
did say fuck ton. You're right.
Yes.
Hey, can someone else in the chat take a screenshot of my camera feed and then throw it at me so that we can use it to extort more goop for
On
pets?
it.
Now, Digiman sent me this. This is he's working on some more magic cards. As you can see here, guys, he's making Christmas magic cards where you've got Saint Nicholas the Kind, Mrs. Claus' devoted wife, the Christmas truce, the sleigh of Saint Nicholas, and then he has, well, they're labeled as angels, but they are clearly reindeer. And as you can see, there's 2 of them on each card, and there's 4 cards. So there are 8
How cool.
rather tiny reindeer. They are token
Oh.
cards. They come with Santa's sleigh. Hey, Bizarro also went to Eastern. He was on Student Senate for 2 years. I was on Student Senate for 2 years also. They fucked around and put me on the executive team of the committee in the Senate, and I didn't want to do that, but like I got too many fucking votes, and then people ask me to have responsibility.
I
went to my for my associates. I went to College of Southern Idaho, and they always, well, they 9 times out of 10 will win the junior college basketball stuff. So
Oh, okay. Who sent me this? I.E. Geth sent us Christmas Legos.
how cool!
Yeah, it's a Christmas tree.
Awesome.
See, it's lit.
Oh,
So, like,
the
here it is
lighting.
unlit, here it is lit.
That is indeed lit AF.
It is lit.
Wow.
And actually, it's got different colors. So,
Oh,
Actually,
cool!
that's really cool.
I'm going to share
Oh,
the
all right.
picture that Gummy sent me with Ox General Chat. If people redeem pets, Diggs told me to extort.
He's
Goop.
extorting you for Goop again.
Bazaar says they
Aw.
open an Apollo Pizza in Corbin. Well, I need them.
Goop does not go to me.
I need
Goop
them to
goes
open
to
one up
Diggs.
north. But I guess I'm not that far from Richmond.
Did the video come
Anyway.
through, Mad Ducks?
The
Let's-
video did come through. That's double
da, da, da.
extortion.
Okay. Cookie, Wookiee's not here, so you're going to have to tell us about the ear noms.
Ear
So,
noms.
as you may know, Wookiee makes jewelry, and last year for Christmas, we do a thing at my school where we put up stockings, and each hallway, all the staff put something. If you put a stocking up, you put something in every stocking in the hallway, and then if you do more, you do more. But generally, that's what happens, right? And so last year, this was his stockings. He made stocking stuffers for my coworkers. He went to the craft store and got some little candy bits and made earrings out of them.
That's
They're
really
plastic
flippin'
candy
cute.
bits.
That is so cute.
Yeah. And he does this with all kinds of stuff. He's got some other stuff that he's going to do this year, and it's related to our school's mascot. So it's
You
going to
know
be
what
absolutely adorable.
would
The mascot
really
is
pop
candy.
off, I think, would
No, it's
be
not candy.
if he did like the red and white candies, you know, like a peppermint or like a twisted circle lollipop,
Uh-huh.
just because it'd be on theme with Christmas.
Right.
That's adorable.
I agree with
Yeah.
peppermint candy, but
Wookie is in
I
chat,
think if
and
he
he
did, like,
says he's got more of these. If anybody wants them, to hit him up on Discord.
Yeah. And he
I-
can
I've
make some.
seen-
Yeah.
Okay, so next thing I've got here is somehow this got a little bit out of order, so I'm just going to go with it. This is from UNC Samurai, who got us the gingerbread tank with Commissar Jim on top.
Oh.
Drive me closer,
Oh.
partner. I want to hit him with my candy cane.
Look,
That's
Clara,
hmm.
you know that I can make an Apocalypse Jim Lego figure, right? Like,
And I respect you
that's-
for not doing that.
Thank you.
Okay.
look,
Biz,
the only reason I
when-
haven't
when-
done it is because I hadn't thought of it until now, but I
Oh,
could
no.
absolutely do that.
Oh no.
Biz, I need Juanita's face because when we were at the meetup, I got the Halloween Lego figures for the
I'll send it to
Oh,
you.
what are they called? The La Katrina sugar dolls.
Oh,
Katrina,
So I
the
have
yeah.
her
sugar skulls,
body.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
haven't even
yeah.
sent me the stuff
Dorina,
in the
yeah.
last
I
bunch
can't
of stuff
remember
I'm
what her
supposed
name
to
is,
send
but
you.
yes.
But
Yeah, I know.
yes,
I need to like bundle all that up and get it done.
yes, I can absolutely do Jim and Juanita water slides that you can put on anything, and I do.
This is
mean anything.
terrifying.
No.
I can make stickers.
Now I have the water slide decal paper with the white background. I could do that, but if I do that, I'll be left in a shallow grave. So, yeah.
Meanwhile, if I do that, there is no.
Then I'll
accountability
still
or
be left in a shallow
responsibility.
grave. Samurai says he can make the Apocalypse Jim ska band. This is terrifying.
Oh no.
Okay, Mo.
Why?
Mo, you have sent us the most terrifying lighter of the Advent candles.
What?
Oh, I got stories behind that one too.
And parrots, just a little bit spicy.
That is the fire elf on the shelf.
The fire elf on
That
the
is
shelf.
Oh shoot! I didn't have the one that had his. Oh yeah, because I also molded the feet. I gave him the little elf shoes, and I forgot to take a picture of that.
Bless you.
For the record, this is the BattleTech Gothic fire starter, everybody.
Yeah, I was trying to make that one look like the Green Knight. And I really messed up, so it sat on my shelf for 2 weeks.
And then you decided,
And
it
then someone
Crimbus.
said, yep, and then it Crimbus, and someone went, Mo, please do entrance for November-December art contest. And I went, okay.
It Crimbus.
It Crimbus.
Somebody declared
And
more
these ones I sent you, they won. I won runner up. So I'm going to be sending you some more salvage boxes because of what I won.
Oh, good God. Yeah, maybe I can have even more atlases, because at this point I have 4 Gothic atlases.
This is also yours to blame, since you did the atlases first, and I went, that's a nice color scheme. I'm going to try and do that in a Marauder, and I screwed up hard, very bad.
Mo, if you take the previous mini and put it on top of your pantry, then it's a fire starter on a larder.
Fucking ooh. Oh man.
Proof.
And then we have them together, as you can see. Let's see. Ashigaru Neku has sent us a Christmas goblin. He had a name for it. I have lost it. He said he hadn't managed to finish this yet, but this is well painted. I
That
like
looks
this.
pretty darn good. I mean,
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I want to know how he did that cracked ice base. I love that.
Yeah.
Ashigar, if you are here, please share.
Yes.
We would like to know.
But it's
or if you
all
watch
done
the
very
VOD,
clean. It's all very
Yes, like
nice separation on everything.
on top with the fire.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
The scratches on the
I love the
plates are
candy
nice.
can.
We're getting more input from chat who would also like to know. So, Ashigaru, if you catch this later, let us know. Man, I have all fucked up my order on this stuff, but we're just going to go ahead with it. The next thing I have here is from my brother, who sent me. Hal is going to have to remind me. I think he's in chat. If he wants to dip in and tell us what's up with this Night Star, he can.
I think we are in max capacity. I will go.
Okay.
I will go summon him.
Okay. But yeah, my
Patat!
Patat and a cat.
I just looked over and saw that there is a cat
Okay.
and a patat.
My brother
So
has
sneaky.
declared that this is a Night Star of the Christmas Coalition.
Yes.
There he is.
Hi.
Hi.
So I had a Night Star, and given that the Night Star is super high end and kind of lost tech stuff, I was like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't want to put it in any of the colors I've been doing. And then I was talking with my wife, who's one of those people that the 12-month-a-year Christmas stores is made for. So I painted the Night Star as a member of the Christmas Coalition. So it's red and green and gold. And then I always like making the weapons gunmetal.
Have you taken her to the Spirit Christmas store yet?
Shut up.
She's
my
not
God.
listening.
I'll do you
Oh
one
my God.
worse. There's a little place in Stillwater by me it's the German Christmas store, and my God, it's open year round.
I mean, listen, if we wanted to do that, we'd go to Pigeon Forge and we'd go to the Christmas store and stay at the Christmas Inn.
Yeah.
Jesus. So that you could go to the piano bar in July and watch Santa Claus.
So here's the thing about all of that. I already know about the Spirit Christmas that's up here. I'm just planning on taking it to her.
Just going to pick up the whole former location of the Goodies clothing store to her.
But yeah, let me tell you something, brother. And so, I will take her there as kind of a fun Christmas thing to do together. And I took far longer on this than I usually do on stuff, so I was kind of happy with how the gold bordering came out and how the cockpit came out.
And it did turn out nicely.
Mm-hmm.
It
All right.
came out okay.
Okay, with
All
it
right,
being
I'll come back later.
All right, with it being 10:48, I'm going to go ahead and try to get through the rest of this pretty quick because I got one more thing here from UNC Samurai, who Samurai got himself the Lego USS Enterprise D set, which I really wanted to get for my lovely wife for Christmas, and it's $400, and we haven't sold the other house yet, so that's not happening. But it is cool as shit. And here's Dr. Crusher, who's holding Green Flame.
Because I mean, look, it's better than holding like a ghost, and because we all know how that goes.
Didn't light that candle. Seven seasons of that show, and that's the funniest fucking line. Like it's right up there with Good Tea, Nice House.
All right, I have a funny Star Trek story from like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I was at a convention, and Brent Spiner and Gates McFadden, Data and Dr. Crusher respectively, were sitting next to each other at tables, and I got up to meet Brent Spiner, and I spent probably 10 minutes listening to what I can only describe as like impromptu just a comedy routine between these two individuals trying to order a burger. It is.
So you've been to enough of these conventions then that you have experienced the absurd delight that is listening to Jonathan Frakes talk about fucking anything, because he gets very excited and very loud about everything.
Yes.
I think I told the story a few weeks ago about, hey, sexy Spock! On the floor at a Star Trek convention where he was yelling at Ethan Peck, who plays Spock in Strange New Worlds. He just down the aisle, hey, sexy Spock!
Like, small Star Trek conventions are great because you'll just be wandering around and then it's like, oh, there's like random person from Star Trek just getting a coffee.
Yep. Or a friend of mine went to one of the cons in Nashville probably 13 years ago now, where she decided she's going to go see this. She ordered the complete set of the trading cards from like back in the early 90s because she remembered having those and hers were long gone. And she took those to the convention to have them signed. And she came up to the table with them and put them in front of Frakes. And Frakes looked at him and said, are those trading cards? I haven't seen trading cards in years. And then he stands up and he turns to the other side of the ballroom and shouts across the room at LeVar Burton, hey, Burton, this girl's got trading cards. And just like, Frakes, no filter, apparently. Kind of amazing.
No, I can confirm. Convergence, where I used to be one of her heads, we have a couple artists, and they did work on gargoyles. So we would get Dorn, Curtis, and Frakes, who would come in, and one of the restaurants we would love to just bomb and kind of fuck around with, same exact thing, where Frakes just goes off on something that I think one of our guys who ran hospitality wanted to just rag on one of the bartenders, and Frakes was all there for it. So was Dorn, so was Curtis. It's like, oh my god.
This is a group of people who have too much fucking fun.
Yes.
Night Owl just said, I almost walked into Rene Aubergenois while he was eating dinner on an aircraft carrier once. That's a fucking story.
Yeah.
Like
that's
that might not
That
be
is-
a wrong story, but it's a story.
Is that how you pronounce that name? Because I would have fucked that up so
Yes.
bad.
Yes,
Yeah,
Aubergenois.
it's French. It's French.
Yeah.
That
I'm
would be
not.
why.
Okay, so moving on. My lovely wife has been working on a...
No, we cannot move on. We must talk about the Lego Enterprise D. I have thoughts. Because that was my Christmas gift to myself this year. And I did get the shuttle.
It seems... Okay, so you did the pre-order, so you got the Type 7 shuttle in Ensign Row.
Yes. And
Jelly.
I am not going to build it until A, there's a light kit for
Of
it.
course.
And B,
Agreed.
somebody does an upgrade kit that has like the dorsal phaser array and like 50,000 tan squares. because there's no lifeboat and the place is like
yes,
a
the
river.
dorsal
No,
phaser
I have
array,
to agree
because
with
we're
you on
too
this.
fancy in the future to just say ass guns.
Yeah. Well, no, Top Guns. Top Guns.
No, that's the ventral phaser, right? The dorsal one is on the bottom.
No, you
They're
have that
bottom
backward.
guns.
Ventral is bottom,
Oh.
dorsal is
Well,
top. Like a
look,
dorsal
top.
Look,
fin
whenever
on a
the
Ha!
shark.
The
phaser
joke is
array
on you,
is
sir.
on
In
the
space,
bottom.
there is no up and down.
The
Look,
enemy's
the
gate
ship
is
has
down.
an up and down. Space may be
Well, they should call tech
three-dimensional,
support.
but the ship clearly has a top and the ship clearly has a bottom.
Ooh,
And
woo.
I am looking for the phaser array on the bottom.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Gummy.
Cookie.
Oh, that was Cookie. What?
That was
Cookie?
Cookie.
Cookie?
What?
That was you?
What?
She beat
What?
me to it.
The ooh woo. Wow.
Yeah, that was me.
Oh.
Woo!
Wow, that was Cookie. I was not
Cookie.
expecting that. Oh.
Why?
This
I
shit
have
right
one
here,
request.
this is why Q left Starfleet.
Okay,
one request.
very quickly. I want to
What?
get. My lovely wife has been working on painting acrylic nails. She's actually selling them now. She sold a few sets, but she's doing Christmas sets right now, and she's doing very nicely. You can totally tell what she's going for on these. And then this particular set, for those of you that are endemic to the American South, you will know what Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes are.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And these are acrylic nails that are Christmas tree cake. And
Oh my God.
listen, I don't get the Christmas tree cake thing. Like, I don't love any of the Little Debbie cakes, but
Oh, they go in your mouth.
Yes, thank you. I am led to understand that the Christmas tree cake is like Night Owl was saying, oh, they're the seasonal versions of the zebra cakes. I am told they are fucking much better.
They are.
They are.
Okay. Now, I
There,
will
I've
tell
had to
you.
fight people at Menards for them.
I will tell
Why
you
are you
that
fighting your
I don't-
balls for
Okay.
Christmas cake?
Yeah, Para, I don't get it either, but I also like snowballs. So, make of
okay,
that what
yeah,
you will.
your vote doesn't count. The best thing that Little Debbie's ever made was they took the Little Debbie oatmeal cream cookies, and then they said, what if we did that, but we filled them with peanut butter instead? And that's fucking dangerous. They're peanut butter cookies with peanut butter filling, and that's fucking dangerous.
Minnie Hulk would like to point out that your lady has lovely handwriting.
Indeed.
Yes,
Thank you.
This is
she
in fact correct.
she will appreciate that, I think. And she has another set here that she called these deck the halls as far as the pattern on this goes.
Oh, I
Well,
love
yeah,
that.
if you get a
Really
full five,
impressive.
if you get full 5 fingers on someone, yeah, that would be a good one.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, so there you go. Like I totally get that on this. Like this is well done. And
Yeah.
the medium of working with nail polish is like it's a whole fucking thing. And I don't really get it, but there it is. So yeah.
So I do want to call attention to something in chat over yonder, where we've got Basara 549 with. There was a tiny one-year con in 1998 in Lexington called something like Earthgate at the Continental Inn. I was sitting
remember
by
that
Larry
hotel.
sitting by Larry Elmore and Steve Jackson at a poolside table who were talking about the good old days of the gaming industry, while Richard Biggs, the doctor from Babylon 5, was by the free hemp beer tap, drunk and dancing the Batman one-handed, a solo cup of beer in the other hand.
The Continental Inn in Lexington was a hell of a hotel insofar as it was built like in the 60s as the resort hotel for the coal barons to get out of the mountains and go into Lexington on the weekends. And it was...
Plus, you can hire an assassin for gold coins.
You can. And it was it was a hotel, but it was very motelish in its construction, except it was all of the, it's like a hotel that has all the doors facing the inside, and there's a big open courtyard in the middle of it, and the pools on it was a whole thing.
Those things are so weird.
It's been gone now for 25 years, but it was a cool little place. And way back in the 60s and 70s, it was like, oh yeah, there's fucking everything. There's restaurants, there's a fucking barber shop in there. It was a whole fucking thing. That was an interesting hotel. I mean, it's long gone.
I
Definitely.
absolutely hate open concept hotels like that with like the giant atrium.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is it? It's the Marriott Marquis in Atlanta and the Marriott Marquis at Times Square in New York have this giant empty space that goes up like 40 stories. And I cannot stand by the windows in an elevator because it will give me vertigo.
Okay,
It
so for
is
what
that
it's
bad.
worth, the Continental was like 4 stories.
Yeah, like
Okay,
we had
that's more manageable.
Okay.
there was one called the DoubleTree out in Bloomington by me. The cabana area was between these different rooms, which all had balconies facing each other. So they would have Nerf fights and shanty wars, and
Basara
there
is
would be
pointing out
contests to
that
see who could.
Basara is pointing out that the no one told the local players ball that they'd rented out the hotel for the weekend, so the pimps were showing up and for their monthly party and had to be turned away. Yeah, the Continental at the end of its life was not what it was 40 years earlier. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mo.
No, my favorite still was we were trying to see who could throw gold rings into a treasure chest that was being moved back and forth by mermaids in the pool.
Sure.
That's my
Okay.
So
favorite
wait,
memory because I got to carry those
sorry.
mermaids in and out of that pool.
I've been checking in and out here a little bit. So is this is like deep John Wick lore that I was unaware of?
Yeah.
When did the mermaids invade the Pimp Hotel as part of like Wick 5?
Now, to be
I'm
fair,
way behind on the
this was a different installation of the Continental. This was the
Yeah,
one
it's
in
the
Kentucky.
Continental, man. It's a franchise. That's the point of it.
He's fair.
You can go to any Continental, get your firearms sommelier. They'll take care of your dog. They'll take care of somebody you don't like.
And if it was
They'll
long
give you
enough
like
back, you
really
could get a
expensive
haircut.
food. Yeah, I mean, I'm bald, so like
That's fair.
they'd have
Well,
to.
I mean, they could trim your beard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They could even
trim.
trim.
It'd be
Like,
wonderful.
Gummy, back me up on this. They could trim his eyebrows.
They could trim your eyebrows.
They could try.
Now, I feel like you threatened me with trimming my eyebrows when we saw each other a few weeks
And
ago.
then you got a little.
We're not going to talk about that.
too-
Guys, here's what I've painted recently. It's a Kilowog.
Is it an us or ain't?
We'll get there. First, I want to get through the recent work, and then we'll do the Us or Ain't song. And then...
Wait, no, I want to see, like, instead of the
Kilowog.
players ball, make it the kiddies ball, so you can get just a bunch of dogs in fancy hats walking through the hotel before it closes.
I'm actually just hoping that my 2 Christmas submissions are side by side so that I can.
Oh, shit, dude. I'm not even sure I've got them in here. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I painted
I'm just-
Kilowog. I caught this off of Legion Miniatures during their Black Friday sale. They had a Kilowog.
Nice.
I love the Green Lantern Corps, and I love Kilowog, and I feel like I did a pretty good job on Kilowog here.
You did. I was going to ask if that was one like the Infinite Crisis models.
No, this was a print.
He's part of the Green Lantern Corps. They don't go, like, more than 20 minutes without a crisis.
He's not wrong.
That's why I was curious. Hooser.
Like in the Jeff Johns era, and after that, he's very, very right. Next thing. Okay, Sword of Light, Lance, that I've got here. The picture is not spectacularly high resolution. That's irritating. So
Robots.
this is currently on my eBay page. You can't actually see everything that's on this. Everything here has a DCMS logo on it, a decal, a unit logo, and then at least half of these, and I don't remember which half. Oh, so at least the Panther and the Jenner each have the kanji character for dragon hand drawn on them.
Hera?
Yes.
I want something very similar to this, but I want them dressed in black, and I want them going across a crosswalk, because that is the energy of the set in the middle.
So what you're saying is you want me to make a different background for this, where I paint like a zebra crossing, and then just paint like the fucking cover of Abbey Road for the minis?
But
Yes.
Okay,
One of the
yeah,
next
sure.
wearing no shoes. That's the rule.
Well, that's because he's dead, right? That's how that works. But yeah, this is currently on my eBay page. Again, like it's up there. I put up, I was talking about this last week, or at some point I was talking about this Free Worlds League unit that I put up that was the the Inner Sphere direct fire lance that had like the Atlas and the Orion and the Crusader and the Marauder. That thing sold in 6 hours. It was remarkable. I don't know what the fuck happened, but yeah.
And
so
we saw nice robots.
Yeah, and I've done this one. I put it up yesterday. It's still there if you're interested. So I was really happy with how this one turned. I did a much better job on the basing on this set, but yeah. I'm getting lots of congratulations from chat. Thank you. Yes.
I hesitate to point out, but if we're going to do swapping, we need to actually do swapping.
Yeah, well, I imagine we're going to go late. So let me
right,
finish
so,
this up. Okay, no, I need you guys for another couple of minutes. This was a gladiator that I did in the same kind of way. The backdrops, I painted these last week. I'm very happy with these. I'd never really tried 2D landscaping before. They are very Bob Ross, or at least as Bob Ross as you can do, with acrylics and their dog.
I love them.
Viroid Ross.
Dog.
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 That is, in fact, dog.
Yeah.
Yep, there's Bella.
I have identified creature.
Trying to get the gladiator like detailed is a pain. It is a model that does not. It has so many curved surfaces. It doesn't give you.
Dude, I dry brushed that whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that's. I have to redo mine just because like the blue is not coming out. The orange is, the blue isn't.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. It is 11:05 here in the Eastern Time Zone. I'm going to play the Us or Ain't song. After that, I need to ask each of you a question, and then we can do the swap to get the other half of the crew in here. So, Us or Ain't song is going to play as soon as I make OBS big and press the button. Okay, 3, 2, 1, Us or Ain't song.
Us or ain't. Let's draw a random quote for us or ain't. For us are all of the Pandora pirates and Marik pilots, and ain't is everybody else, including the chat. To be fair, there are a lot more quotes for ain't out there. And if you're feeling charitable, there is the goop hole where you can throw your goo, but you ain't getting it back. Let's play us or ain't.
Okay, the Us or Ain't song is done. So that's how you play Us or Ain't. Ladies and gentlemen here that are joining me tonight, I had one request of you all. Guys, you have someone creative in your life. I don't care what that creative thing is. This is a suggestion for our people in chat and the people that catch the VOD. What is the one gift you can think of that you can give the creative person in your life? Now, personally, if it's me and I'm talking about miniature painting, I've got this Crydrufi painting set here that if you have somebody that got into your life and said, hey, I really like mini painting, I'd like to have more stuff for it so that it's easier to do, I can take it around, whatever. This has the 2 reservoirs for water, it has a wet palette built in, it's got a storage unit, it's got a dry palette, etc., etc. And it's like $30. This thing is amazing as a starter set for all the shit that you need for slightly more than beginner mini painting. That is one of my suggestions on this. It's Crydrufi, Krydrufi. It's a hell of a fucking spelling.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
I like this thing. Like the cups come out, the things snap together so that you can take them apart, as you can see there. The actual wet palette on this is separate from the container under it, but I'm not going to take that off because that's a whole fucking thing. Squick, you sent me something last week that I said, that's really fucking cool, and then I forgot what it was. That would have been perfect for this.
Do you have any idea how many weird-ass, unregulated, semi-cool things I try and shove into the chat?
Yes, I do, but I'm also running a stream right now, so this is a suggestion for you to go back through our conversation and find the fucking thing.
Like, against my best instincts, scrolling up has never worked well for me.
So, in the meantime, Chad is suggesting a tackle box, which is...
Oh!
Okay, what have you got?
Was it the thing you sent me that was the dude's terrain?
No, although that was fucking ball. By the way, for those, Us or Ain't, the thing is coming up, so Grimos is about to call it.
Ooh.
Here we go.
So
I only have one monitor.
The quote is, quote 2359, it can't be a war crime with no witnesses. Exo casts on barotrauma. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an 8.
Wah, wah.
No, Squick, it was before that. The thing that I sent you, I'm going to go ahead and pitch this because I'm not in a position to bid on this right now. It's a Kickstarter thing.
Was it the other thing you sent me?
No, you sent it to me.
Yeah, well, I just scrolled past 5 dozen computers.
Okay, it was well before that. It was last week.
My God, how much up scroll have do?
In any event, the thing that Squick is reminding me of, there is a YouTube channel called Zorpazorp. The guy's name is Lockie. By the way, it's not Lucky, it's Lockie because he is Australian. Now he lives in New Zealand, and
Lockheed
et cetera, et cetera. He has a set of 3D printable city terrain now that is very Ultramarines Roman coded. So like very much like, oh yes, this is Space Rome. And it's terrain, it's buildings, it's streets, it has like raised plinths so that you can have different levels of the city. It's super fucking cool. My favorite thing about it is that, okay, on one hand, he has every building separated into layers so that you can build it however you want to, but you also have sections of it intact and sections of it ruined so that like you can swap shit out during the game and say, yeah, this thing just got hit by an artillery shell, now it's ruined. So you can have dynamic shit change during your game. My favorite part is he has it in 28mm scale and 6mm scale. So that's usable.
I'm very proud of you, Mad Ducks.
So that's usable for either BattleTech or Epic Scale Warhammer. And it's on Kickstarter. It's called Zorp, Z-O-R-P, Sector Rome. Really fucking cool. Like $80, you get both sets. $60, you can get one set or the other. That's what I got on that.
You know, I've been playing a lot of Anno 117 lately. And I also played Anno 2205. And now I'm thinking, you know what? That just should have been one game. It's like Logistics Simulator, Space Rome in the future.
There you go. Space Rome. Space Rome, everybody.
So,
Space Rome.
Hera?
Yes.
I have scrolled up extensively.
And
Are you talking about the modeling stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so that specific
send
one...
that to me again, and I will drop it on screen.
That specific one is not available. Let me pull one that is.
The idea of it is the thing that matters.
Yeah, I'm just trying to give you a sanitized link so it's not like, well, there certainly are a lot of 10,000 people using that link. Time to adjust the pricing.
Okay. So, yes, go.
Do for our gift exchange, is there a price limit?
This is not a gift exchange. I'm not going for that. That's not what I'm talking about. This is
exchange
this is recommendations for chat.
Well, yes. Recommendations for chat. Like, is there a price limit?
No, just as ideas, because I know it can be hard to find shit to give to people. Like, the other thing I would suggest aside from this is mini painters can always use nice brushes, and we don't want to spend the money on them ourselves. Because a nice brush is $20 fucking, and I don't want to spend $20 fucking on a brush, but if you give it to me, I'll be fucking thrilled.
I'm thrilled with $5 brushes.
And we're gonna have to get you some nicer brushes, bro.
No.
Winston Series 7, go!
I see. I don't have the Winsor Newton stuff, but like even just like a nice sable brush. That's okay. Squick has sent me the thing for the purposes of model building and
use
working.
the second link.
Well, fucking fine.
It's better.
Shut up. Okay. Second link. That's very nearly the same. Is this
Okay, yeah, it's the item on the left.
Okay, well, what?
It's better.
Okay, sure. It's better. This is like a beginner set for if you are doing model building or gunpla, or maybe you're building models out of a plastic set, like a Warhammer set.
Sorry, Para, I have to interrupt for a moment.
Oh, no. What?
Little Willie 42, do not ooh the goob hole.
So there's a rotary tool. There's a...
Mad Duck
There's a
started
hand
that.
drill. There are emery boards. There are files. There are knives, tweezers. There are actually 2 hand drills, brushes of various
You got
kinds.
2 hands, don't you?
There's all kinds of shit in here that is great for getting started on that. Squick sent this to me. He didn't even know I was looking for it. Okay, Biz, what's your idea? Something to buy for someone creative in your life.
Well, I was gonna go big because I'm already at home.
Do it.
And suggest a 3D printer. If you have the money, I strongly recommend a Bamboo Lab 3D printer. Whatever the latest is,
Ooh,
whatever you can
controversial
afford,
opinion.
Okay, no, for
because
someone
it is-
that's not familiar, he's not wrong.
Yes,
I'm
because
still gonna fight him.
What?
in
We don't
my
have time for you to
experience,
fight him.
they are easy enough to use that you can give it to just about anyone, and within like an hour or 2, they can be printing something.
Yes.
And then they
Yeah.
can
Now,
go
for
out
the
and get
record,
filled.
this
Not
is not
well.
going to make you miniatures for the most part without a lot of work. They can do it.
Well, they
I
can
don't
terrain very
recommend them
easily,
for
though.
it.
Even
Yeah,
if you're not
resin.
necessarily making miniatures, it's good for terrain. And if you do want to get into miniatures, better to start with something like that versus jumping right into resin. But if you want to jump right into resin, you can certainly do that too. It's
I mean,
just
that's
a
what
lot
I did.
messier.
I mean, it's a totally different process.
Yeah.
Look, 3D printers are
Yes.
cool, and if
3D
you are
printers are cool.
going, if you want an appliance and you do not
Mhm.
give a shit, and like you're the kind of person willing to give HP money, then yeah, go Bamboo. I have Bamboo. It's nice.
Yep.
If you want
Yep,
to
absolutely.
live a life where money isn't real, go with Prusa. If
Well,
you want
we have
to,
a raid taking place, you
Oh
guys.
no! Now we have a raid.
what?
Oh,
Why?
Being raided?
Hello.
Hi, old
Yes,
man lives.
old
Welcome
man
to
lives
WBPL
is raiding.
W6.
thank you for joining us. We
To
are
the battlements.
we are WBPL 76, the stream associated with the community of the Black Pants Legion. This is the numeric workshop where we paint. Right now, we're talking about Christmas stuff. Okay, like I said,
Tara,
we
Tara,
need to
show
keep
them a
moving.
picture of an animal.
No, we need to keep moving.
No,
Cookie,
they're fresh raiders.
Shut
They're
up.
not going to know that we don't know how to stream.
Cookie, idea of creative
Um,
thing for someone.
I'm gonna be basic and recommend Canson student grade cold pressed watercolor paper. If somebody's doing any kind of painting, basic starting painting, if they're starting, they'll want student grade. You don't have to spend money on artist or professional grade to start with. You'll want cold pressed watercolor paper that'll work for watercolor, that'll work for gouache, and it'll work for acrylic, and that'll get them where they want to go to start with.
Okay, Gummy, what's your idea?
Mine's not necessarily utility. It's more of like when you find that moment where you're having either too much stimulation and you don't know what you want to work on next,
Okay.
or you've kind of hit like a block. For me, a lot of you guys know I write, and when I get overwhelmed or I get caught, I go and I lay on my bed and I look at the stars, the glow in the dark stars that I've put up on the ceiling and up the wall. That I bought a laser that I actually can charge with.
Who's going to be the one to say it?
Draw. All my
Laser.
stars
Thank
are
you.
the laser. Yeah, there it is.
Laser.
So
Thank you.
not
Laser.
necessarily a utility thing, but like a moment to give it the creative mind a moment to breathe before I jump back in.
So anti-stimming.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess it's kind of stimming. I mean, I sit there with my laser and draw on the stars on the ceiling above me.
Laser. Mad Ducks, what's your idea?
Now this is the only thing the chat is doing.
I know, laser.
Yeah.
Just
Not-
remember
not-
for the
not-
VOD.
yeah.
For me, it's
Okay,
gonna
Mad
be-
Ducks, what's yours?
For me, it's going to be a weird one because I'm a colorblind person that does model painting, and what helped me a lot was a collection of paint that some weirdo gifted me that has actual names of paints. You know, like this is a shade of green and this is a shade of red. You know, some of the paint companies, and this is just a humongous pet peeve for me, is like it'll be like Margarita Sunset or Tequila Vomit or Waffle.
They named
Tequila
things like
Vomit
Gatorade
is
flavors.
Tequila Vomit, for the record, is I have that color. Where's it? It's okay, here it is. It's an Army Painter John Blanche color. It's called Tainted Garden. There you go.
Oh, that deep green one?
Kind of,
and-
yeah.
Yeah.
Earthy green.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the
God damn it, yeah.
the statement that creative person or a creative person in your life is a little open ended.
That's
If they
fine.
like to paint, a paint set is good. A paint set and some brushes.
I actually
You
have a
wanna-
suggestion on that, where my suggestion on a set of paints, if they're miniature painting, I really like the Monument Hobbies intro set, because they have, it's not just their set one with their base colors, it's their most bought paints, so the most commonly used reordered paints that they have, and a set of brushes. So it's like, I think it's 8 or 12 paints and brushes, and it's under $100, which I know sounds like a lot, but when you price out paints, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
brushes.
a very solid set.
Yeah.
But if they're into painting models or miniatures, then absolutely a paint set and some nice brushes. If they want to do recording or try doing voice acting, etc., get them an inexpensive USB interface and an actual microphone with an XLR input. If you get them those two things, if one fails, then they can always just go and get another professional quality piece.
Yes.
Yeah, Ducky, what was the mic you sent me?
You have a CAD USB mic.
There you go.
Okay, Mo, you're up.
All right, I'm very utilitarian in my picks. One was the Game Envy, the water cup. They have the collapsible rinse cup that I
Okay.
like a lot because it has a couple different things that it allows you. There's like little pinch areas that, because keeping your brushes from hooking, that annoys me all to heck. And I have like 152 different brushes that I use for different things. Not very well, but still for different things.
Yeah, what he's talking about is something very much like this, where it'll pinch the brush and hang it upside down so it can drip.
Yes.
So, like, you can find a lot of that kind of thing. The other one that I have is called it's from a company that makes, it's called a paint puck. It's not a puck in the slightest. It has a acrylic cylinder in the middle of it that's clear, that has a silicone base and a silicone top where you can put that stuff. Same idea.
I have to tag out. I hope everyone has a great night, and thank you for joining us.
As a matter of fact, I do now need most of you to tag out and get me group 2 in.
All right.
All right.
Have a good night,
Okay,
you
so-
guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Have a good night.
If you want to play with something fun for brushes, Lethal Shadows, they're paint size. If you want to have an all-in-one, change the tip out, and have fun with it type of paintbrush, I have a lot of fun with that. And it's rather like for $20, it gets you the brush and like 3 or 4 tips, and 3 tips, or like you buy 3 for 10, and it's kind of fun that way.
Okay. Yeah, those are the changeable tips on those are at least interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cut in here because I didn't get to have a suggestion. Perry was just like, send me that thing you linked again.
Okay, go.
Which is fair. My indecision and willingness to fight over nothing are legendary. But consider the 2 following options. Number 1, motivation and appreciation. I mean, because those are both fairly ballin'. But 2, a paper towel dispenser that doesn't just use like a paper towel roll. Just get one of the ones that takes like the Z-fold paper towels. It's a $20 thing of plastic. You shove it on a wall. And then when you need paper towels, because one of your paints decided to go horizontal, instead of then yanking on a paper towel, launching the thing and its holder in 2 different directions, and now you have 5 problems because you've created a cleanup cluster bomb, what you have is a set of paper towels that are square.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have swapped out a lot of our cast here tonight. Who has now joined us?
Beep boop.
That's a beep boop.
I don't know what that means, but I'm terrified.
It could be a Poyo. It's very similar.
Poyo.
Thank you.
It's
No.
BB.
It's a BB.
Okay, that's very good because on my screen, Hal's mic lit up when I heard that.
House, I need you to say Poyo and yeah, just most of that.
Let me do this properly. Poyo.
Yes,
No, that
see?
felt creepy.
Your voices are indistinguishable.
Yeah, that was kind of the.
Poyo. You know, the thing that the thing I didn't like
that
about
goes
that was the
back to
fact
an
that I
old
wiped
joke,
my
Para.
mouth while I said it.
Yeah, that goes back to that old joke of Lenny the lecherous
Must
rune
be
mage.
my
No, no, no.
birthday.
I'll do this for free. Must
God.
be my birthday.
We're not talking about that right now. Who else is with us?
I mean, for your sins, you also have me, and I'm feeling very conflicted and confused.
That's okay. This is not
'Cause
abnormal.
On the one hand, god damn it, chat, it's like, what, day 4, and we've already hit over 1 million goob? But on the other hand, also, give me all of your goob.
Goob for Lady Red's goob hole.
Please, stuff my goob hole.
I have not been under 200,000 goob for like a year, and now I am well under it.
Oh,
So,
but la-di-da, like the most... Dude, I have 1,200 goob. I have just enough to get somebody to bother an animal. From goob barons. Oh no, my goob pockets are too
Squig,
awash
I
with
will
goob.
bother Anchor for free for you. I'm
Excellent.
currently
Thank you. I
bothering an
appreciate
animal.
this. Wonderful.
I don't gamble on my own show, so.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have the
So,
you're not
Minnie Hawk says,
ether is what you're saying.
Can someone explain what the goob is used for? I will explain what the goob is used for on account of this being all my fault. When I first...
You can use it to bother an animal.
Yes, you can use it to bother an animal, as well as many other wonderful redeems on the channel. But when I first started doing things in this neck of the woods, on Iden streams, we would do an art drive each week where chat would give me a prompt and I'd draw it and we'd show it the next week on Iden streams. And that kind of grew into, what if we did a whole community goob drive for much bigger art pieces? And we had a couple, and then this year was hell. And I haven't been able to do any. So this is the first goob drive I've been able to do all year. And to make up for not having done one sooner, I'm making an entire activity book for you guys to apologize for the lack of art this year. So,
A very 80s and or 90s kind of thing that you used to get on placemats in every family restaurant in America.
Yes.
But it is filled with goobulent joy.
It is. Welcome to Jerry's. We have strawberry pie and also 2 dogs on a logo. We don't know why.
Yeah, except, you know, it's Slawbies instead, and they got the slaw.
We gotta breathe, redeem. Everybody make sure to breathe.
I will make sure to breathe.
I'm
And yes,
using
I
my
do, in
oxygen
fact, eat the
cyclers.
goob.
Can you?
Who else is joining us? Who else is with us?
Oh, this is Ralphie.
Ralphie, you just got plain fucking abducted, didn't you?
Yeah. I clicked on this channel thinking it was so big that it must be general, and it wasn't.
Hi, Ralphie. Congratulations.
Hi.
You get to answer a question now. Hey, Ralphie, if you were going to buy a gift for a creative person in your life, what would it be?
For one of the creative people in my life?
Yes.
Oh boy. I don't have any budget limit, or
I didn't say anything about a budget limit. I'm really hoping you don't say if I had $1 billion, I'd buy them the Mona Lisa so they could be inspired. Please don't do that.
I mean, no.
Don't buy the Mona Lisa. The average amount of time people spend looking at the Mona Lisa whenever you visit it is 12 seconds, which is sad.
I mean, I have a phone.
Wait, so you're saying
I
we can have
spent far
pop-up
more
ads on the
time
Mona
looking
Lisa?
at George and the Dragon in the British National Museum.
There you
The
go.
wedding in Cana on the wall opposite the Mona Lisa is way cooler.
I'm sorry. Hold up just a moment. Discord may have done a thing. Did you just say you spent hours staring at Jorts and the Dragon?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say I spent hours. I spent more time looking at the painting of Saint George and the Dragon.
Okay,
for what it's worth,
not Jorts on a dragon.
For what it's worth, Saint George is wearing jean shorts in that painting.
Yeah.
Is that good? Do we like this?
I mean, it's a miracle because they're medieval jean shorts.
Yeah, jorts are just
okay.
The modern interpretation of short chain mail.
Yeah, there it is. Jort mail.
Yeah.
No,
We need to
please
get
do
Jort
not. Please
put
do
over
not
his
clip
armor.
Jort mail, please.
Please do. Please do.
No.
Jort mail.
No.
I mean,
I see. Go ahead, Ralphie. I'm sorry.
But I mean, for the creative people in my life, I would want to get them So most of them are musicians.
Okay,
And a lot
that
of them are
counts.
also composers. And one of them writes pieces for organ. Because that's the pipe organ, that's the instrument he plays.
You know, if
And
Gummy were
I would
still
like
here,
to
she'd
get
say ooh
him.
woo.
Oh yeah, and I would like to
Eh,
get him
pipe
a
organ.
good way to hear the recordings of himself as he's rehearsing.
Okay.
Because I think he would appreciate that and it would be useful to him.
There you go. I mean, that is outside of our normal wheelhouse, so I appreciate that is a different perspective on what we've been talking about. So that is a creative venture. That is an idea. Get somebody a way to record themselves and a way to hear it. If they are in the musical arts. That's what we're going with,
Yeah.
musical.
Because the way most pipe organs work, the room is part of the instrument, so you have to set any recording device like way out in the middle of the room where the organ's on one end, and that usually involves running up and down a flight or two of steps, grabbing the device, listening, replacing it, and then going back up and hoping you remember everything on the way.
You know, if we had Mad Ducks in here, he would complain about this right now.
Oh yeah.
Mad Ducks is not the only audio engineer in the room.
And I've got Wookiee turned way down, so I'm going to turn him up. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, Wookiee's also with us.
Oh, Mad Duck is complaining in chat right now.
Yeah, told you.
And that would actually be fairly easy to rig something to take care of that.
Oh yeah, but the budget he has as a church musician and the budget the church has, it'll be.
You're talking. I could probably do it with like less than $50.
DM me later.
Sorry.
Hey
We'll talk
guys,
about that.
we're solving problems. Okay, so
I'm causing them.
That's true. So we have in here Squick, Halzykar, Red, BB, Ralphie, and Whirlin of the Black Britches Brigades. So everybody, ooh,
Yep.
that I want somebody to clip. That was a very clean ooh woo. Please and thank you.
I can record one and just send you a clip.
Oh no, that one was good.
Your woo has
Okay.
been oohed.
Do not ooh my woo.
Oh, what's this?
It's been pre-wooed. It's a pre-wooed ooh.
I don't like any of this. I don't like where this is going.
It's a pre-wooed ooh
Yes.
wooing.
My voice is currently primed for high notes as I spent a lot of time practicing Christmas anthems in
There you
the
go.
choir earlier today, which is why I'm thinking musically.
That is excellent.
That's a,
Your
that's a good
ooh has been
compromise.
wooed.
That's
Ooh,
a good
this
quote from
woo
Steve Jobs.
splayed eggplant.
Sunshine Temple is pointing out that we really need to be careful when we do this because we might accidentally summon People Chan.
Oh God.
We can only dream to be that lucky.
I mean, if Fuzzy were here, I know what he'd say.
I might have to go
Okay,
and
hang
fully
Hang on, let me do this
tune in the new
properly.
year.
No.
There it is. Okay, so very quickly, I just want to talk about what I'm doing now that I'm actually painting. Hey guys, look here. What's this? It's an urban mech. It's a big
that
urban
Dave
mech.
Thomas's- Is that Dave Thomas's daughter as an urban mech?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is.
Make a brush
because
of skin.
Or is it an elf?
Yeah.
it is wearing a Santa hat. This is the Christmas. We'll call it a Christmas gift because it's an additional release to all of his Patreon and followers. White Rook on Patreon and various other places released his Christmas ornament this week, and it is various urban mechs. This is the AC-20 R60L urban mech. He also has the base Irby and the MRM Irby, and I think the Aero 4 Irby, where they've all got hooks on them so that you can hang them on your Christmas tree. So there you go. There's your Christmas Irby.
Ooh.
Irby.
Does that Irby's hook on you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't have a hook yet, but
So when are you putting a hook on the Furban Mech version 2.0 so that people can
Christ.
hide that places?
Okay, so
Front to
that one
back.
I have not gotten a clean print off of it yet, but I also haven't tried yet because it terrifies me.
Ooh, dirty Furby.
Placing the bourbon mech on your Christmas tree is like placing the nail, I feel.
Listen,
Are none of you familiar with this tradition? Just to be sure.
I can't say that I'm immediately familiar.
So you usually hang a nail somewhere deep and hidden in the Christmas tree because
Are you keeping out the elves?
it's the idea that going back, Christmas is the birth of Jesus. It's referring to the death is hidden and known that it's coming the whole time.
That is way better than I thought where it was going to go.
I thought it was going to keep out the elves.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be to keep away the Fae. So,
yeah. Why not both?
Porque no los dos. You put the horseshoe and the nail in it, so you get them with the double whammy.
Ferrith says, why would the Furban Mech need a hook when it's clearly the tree topper? I mean, he has a point.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the thing that upsets me is the way that I made this one. It really wouldn't be hard to make that happen. Because it's coiled around itself, so I could just, oh,
Coil it
God,
around
what
a
have I
treetop.
done? Okay.
Mo, Kirby, tree toppers, print them quickly.
I haven't gotten a clean print off of this thing yet. Mo tried, and Mo wasn't able to get it to do it. I may yet do it, but it's also like 23 degrees here right now, so it's a little hard to get the prints going. But
Oh, hi, Mom. 23 degrees, man. Tropical vacation right there.
yeah, I didn't say it's particularly abnormally cold, but it is too cold to print easily. Okay, very quickly, other thing that I want to show here. I was very, very nicely given something to show off here on the show tonight. And actually, this is at least partially due to one Miss BB that's here in chat right now, where there was a recommendation for a thing I could paint on tonight's show. BB, do you remember what that was?
Black Knight.
Now, why would we want to be painting a Black Knight?
You'll get caught up in the
Black
you too, hey?
But yeah, it's a model that's going to be used in the text hall.
Yeah, so
So,
this is actually Locust Labs Black Knight that's going to be used for the profiles on each of the models of the mech. This is the base model. She sent me the Clan Buster. I took the sword out of it because I wanted to just do the base model. But this is an advanced copy of that. And if I actually had the fucking close-up camera cooperating tonight, I could show you better what that would look like. But yeah, Locust will probably have this in the January release for her Patreon. She also is on my mini factory if you're interested there, but that's Locust Labs. But in any event, yeah, this is the one that's going to be in the video. And Red actually has some art going for that also. So
I do, though my stuff is going to be very tiny and in little sections, but I'm happy to be doing anything at all. So yeah, I'm currently also painting a Black Knight, just digitally.
I hope someday that I can manage to get into some of that with some of my 3D models, because I just like to contribute. We'll see. We'll get there.
It's a very fun time.
In any event, this is what we're doing. I have the Christmas Urban Mech, and I need to figure out how I'm going to paint this Black Knight also, but he needs to be Christmassy because it's, this is the Christmas stream. But while I'm doing that, I have a number of people here in chat, and I imagine they can each tell me something that they think that they could give the creative person in their life as a gift. Again, a reminder, I do not need the creative thing to be mini painting.
Many humans enjoy cheese, and those who do not can trade it for goods and services.
Cheese is currency in some parts of the world. We have learned tonight.
Dude, cheese is an amazing gift. I will not lie. That is a fantastic gift idea.
I love cheese. I wish I could have cheese as a gift. Unfortunately, cheese hates me. But I do have many ideas
know.
for a digital artist in your life.
So what I'm hearing is that you both need Lactaid and cheese in your lives.
So I have Lactaid to be able to continue having tea the way that I like it, but they make these wonderful Lactaid pills that are supposed to be, yes, take this and then you can eat the things. And my dude, the one time that we tried that, I have never been more sick in my entire life.
It works for me, but
It
that's
did
me.
not work for me. It's too chalky. I was so
okay.
sick.
So you got the chewable ones. There are ones that are not chewable. The chewable
Yeah, my
ones are
sister
pretty
says
fucking
you need
awful.
the not chewable ones.
Yeah, the chewable ones are pretty fucking awful.
Oh,
Wait, what if you
God,
just,
I'm just allergic at this point because Jesus Christ, I was so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're gonna be really sick anyway, then like,
You
what
might
about
as-
doing some science? What happens if, like, I don't know, you boof the half-gallon of lactose-free milk? You get like a force field, and then you can eat.
Chat.
And if
Do
you try to make me, I'm
in the
not
pot?
making you lemon meringue pie again.
do not shove lactose-free milk up your ass. Just
Yeah, no, bad idea.
Someone clip that.
No,
Oh
I
my
mean, yeah, it's not bad. Bad
Already
advice.
done.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, add that to People Chan's book of advice.
Beeple Chain
no.
does not have a book of advice. This is not a thing. Do not call that into existence. Hal will back me up. It goes right next to every Apocalypse Gym ad I've ever written for Hal to put on a wrestling show that never made it there. Except for
let
that
me
one
say it
time where it
properly.
did, and he still hasn't forgiven
Oh,
me.
wait. No, Bully Snake's right. Bully Snake's right. To prevent this from being a TOS violation, we must include the following disclaimer. Any advice or references to boofing 1/2 gallon of lactose-free milk is not medical advice.
There you go.
Okay, we're good.
It's economic advice.
No!
Not
Blame the
Squick
stock
is now
market.
your
not a
financial
financial
planner.
advisor.
Squick is your fiduciary.
Oh, God.
Parents, stop trying to add. No, I'm punching out. This is going to be real bad.
Yes.
Look, I got as far as realizing I was about to say stop adding cream to new orifices and just.
Well, that's going to make
Why?
the cut.
Why when I was drinking water? God damn it. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
We're
how's
gonna
this
get
writing
Stream back
those
on chat
songs?
with some
Oh,
gift
God.
ideas for digital
Gift ideas.
artists.
Red.
Gift ideas.
Gift
I can do
ideas.
gift ideas. Okay, so it's very easy to think that the digital artist in your life has no needs, and this is
They do.
incorrect, especially if they have dogs. And you can get the digital artist in your life wonderful things for very, very cheap.
Such
For
as?
example, a drawing glove. I have in
Yes!
my 2 years of
They are
digital art. Yes.
Sorry.
In my 2 years of doing digital art, I have owned 8 drawing gloves. They cost about $7 to $10. I currently can tell you where one of them is, and that's because it's on my hand. I do not know what happened to the other 7. There is no such thing as too many drawing gloves. They
Now,
are
for
an
those of you
excellent
that are
gift.
wondering, a drawing glove is a glove that covers like this much of your hand. It covers like
yeah, it covers the side of your hand, your last 2 fingers,
Yeah.
and will curl around your wrist to hold it on.
Yeah.
And it means your hand can just glide smoothly over your tablet, whether it's a screen tablet or a non-screen tablet.
Yes,
They're
it
wonderful.
prevents the
They're great.
capacitive touch.
They are
Yes.
amazing.
Capacitive
I just got a new
touch.
art tablet and it works so well. It
Yes.
came with a glove and it makes me so happy.
Can I add on to that while we're
Yes.
talking about tablet things?
Yes.
Yes.
Super situational. Talk to your art friend first, but if they're doing digital art, see if a paper feel screen cover is right for them. It adds just a
Yes.
little bit of resistance, and
Yes.
I
it
don't
can be
like
so
them,
nice.
but they're my
This
art
is why you talk
mentor,
to them
for
first.
example, really likes them. So
Yes, talk to
they're
them
an
first.
option too. Other good gifts for the digital artist in your life: stress ball. I have been working my butt off over the last couple of days, and you end up, even though I know to draw from my shoulder and do draw from my shoulder, you do end up with some aches and pains, and stress ball can help to relieve those. A heat pad Also good for when the shoulder
Yes.
decides it's had enough, if the digital artist in your life is a very busy person. Wonderful things. Bath bombs, because a nice hot bath also helps to ease those creative strains.
Lidocaine gel has been my
important-
lifesaver lately.
Important distinction: bath bombs, not bath salts.
Yes.
Bath grenade.
Yes, get them a bath grenade. It will
Also,
be
bath salts, not bath salts.
yes. If you know what tablet your digital artist friend has and the kind of pen that goes with it, there's also no such thing as too many replacement nibs for their pen. There's
Or
nothing quite
too many
like a fresh
replacement
nib.
pens. Artists will put up with the most ratchet pens in the universe because, quote, well, that's what I've been using. They are wrong. They are wrong, and they lack the breadth of vision to see it. So entangled in the creative process are they. You have the power to be their savior of fingers and acquire for them a replacement third-party stylus made by some weird company with a name made by slamming their face into the keyboard. But it will work! Probably.
But
Now-
I love my Wacom stylus. It's fine.
Now-
Though
now-
there is another thing that you can get for the digital artist in your life that can be very helpful. There are these little doohickeys you can get that are effectively an offhand. It looks like almost like a fidget device, but it's for shorthand.
Oh,
Keyboard
yeah, the
shortcuts.
shortcuts remote. I've got a
Yeah,
buddy
the
with one of those.
shortcuts remote. A shortcut remote can be a life changer.
I'm
for
sorry,
somebody
Squick,
who
what
does
did you just
digital
say?
art regularly.
What was
I
the...
don't know. I wasn't listening either.
You said something about shortcut remotes. You said you have something of those.
Yes.
I've got a buddy with one.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah.
swears both buy and add it. It's usually, I love this. It's great. Everything. Why is it turned off again?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've thought about one of those for my Blender shit a few times. I just haven't done anything
They
with
are one of those things where you want to look into the different ones for what your usage is going to be, because, you know, if you're sat quite far away from your PC and the receiver, there are some that don't like being far away from where they need to be. There are others, however, that are fine with distance but might not have quite as much functionality or as many buttons. So you can always look into them. But they are a wonderful thing for the digital artist in your life. I've also got a suggestion for the enemy in your life whose life you wish to ruin.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Buy them any of the things that have been discussed on this stream that isn't a hobby that they already have. If you've got somebody in your life that you wish to upset, get them a new hobby.
Or buy them something that you think they want that they've never expressed an interest in that is loosely related to what they do.
Or just get them a really weird ass candle.
Yeah. Like that fucking candle you sent me. Yeah, that one.
Yes, long candle.
Long candle on a fucking
Urban
spindle.
candles.
Really
My
weird ass
mum-
candle.
My mum one year got the worst candle for Christmas.
Ask Squick to send you the link to the candle he sent me.
I mean, absolutely, but I know my mum will still win because this was part of a very passive-aggressive, polite British feud. And one Christmas, my aunt, who is the aunt that I don't like, I have many wonderful relatives, but I also have some ones that are not so great. She got my mum a candle that had been already half burnt down. And I don't think you can get worse than that.
Wow, that is an impressive level of cattiness.
No. Okay. They need to package it with an empty lighter.
She put it in
my
a bag. She
God.
put it in a nice Christmas bag with tissue paper and just
Ooh.
a half-burnt candle. And so my mum, because my mum's classy, bought her a nice, proper, normal gift in response. And we all know who won that Christmas.
I mean,
That's a
Squick,
Dursley present, yes. Yes.
Squick, you're saying half-burnt candle and empty lighter. I'm saying half-burnt candle and still smoldering cigarette.
Wait, no. Hang on. Squick, I'm going to
Okay.
take what you said and I'm going to add to it a little bit.
Uh-oh.
You take
Yeah.
a Zippo lighter that, by the way, has no fuel in it, and also the flint that it strikes against is worn down too much for it to actually strike on.
Also, make sure you take the wadding outside of it so it can't hold fluid either.
No, if you're willing to invest effort in making this just fuck awful, remove the flint and insert a very similar sized piece of brass.
Or what if you put graphite in it?
Cookie says, and it's engraved to someone else.
Oh my god.
Oh, Cookie, I didn't know you could be this evil. It's amazing.
There you go. I have given you my Christmas
Hey,
suggestions.
now I have to say this. I do have a Zippo that has 75% of all the things you guys have said, including it is engraved to somebody else.
Yeah.
You could do engraved to somebody else, or you could purposely misspell the person's name.
Oh, that's
However,
worse.
That's
Yes.
because it was my father's Zippo from when he got his commission as an army officer.
Okay.
Oh, see, now that's a nice thing.
Yeah, what we're
No, I
saying
got it
is
after he died because his wife at the time didn't want to have it anymore.
Oh.
Or if you wanted to be really, really petty, and this is somebody who's already gone through a legal separation,
Uh-oh.
you can put a previous legal name on it.
Ooh, just put their old initials on it.
Yeah, something like
Put their monogram on it, but it's the wrong monogram. Oh.
Well, anyway.
Okay, Hal, what do you give the
Yes.
creative person in your life?
So, because I am
headache,
not
he
like
knows
the
you.
rest of you creative folks and
He has other
and
creative people.
have talent and skill and that sort of stuff.
I
what
only
I
make
have,
like the best watch show on this stream.
look, my usual artistic ability is in spoken words, so crafting is not really a big thing. But what I can do is what? Hush.
Yell at him,
You
Red.
finish first. You finish first.
And then yell at him.
What I can recommend is whenever it comes to whittling. If this is somebody who may be interested in it and they don't know if they want to get into it or not, you can get one of the whittling sets on Amazon if you want to, because it'll come with some basswood, which is really what you want to carve it on, because basswood is soft and the grain is usually easy to work with. But if you want a not high cost but quality knife to use for it, you can start by looking at an Opinel carbon blade knife.
He and I are going to
Now-
argue about this, but that's...
Shut up. This
yeah.
is my recommendation.
We've already argued about the Opinel knife.
Here's the thing about the Opinel. It is about $20, carbon steel knife. It's very simple, yes. And it's got a long blade, so you can use the curve for it on some stuff. You could use the curved top of it for some push cuts. Verithragna, public speaking primarily. The other thing that you can do with that is, they can get into it, see if they like it. Now, if they're wanting to get more into it, what you really want to get for them is something that has what's called a sheep's foot blade.
Yes.
A sheep's foot blade is the kind where the blade, it's a blade that's going to look like it's got the tapered end, but instead of the tapered end sweeping back, it sweeps forward, so the long flat part is the sharpened point.
Yeah,
That's
so
good
it
for
looks
detail
like,
work.
I'm going to draw this on the back of my hand. It looks like this. And then this is the sharp edge. So it's a long, straight blade.
Yes. And since the curve drops down to the point, then you can use that for detail work. You can use that for detail work or little cuts or things like that. If you want my recommendation for the expensive version that I really love that I have, I have a flex cut whittling jack that I really like. It has 2 sheep's foot blades on it. One of them, I don't think I've used a Warncliffe Sunshine, but I've had good success with a sheep's foot with the sheep's foot, and in doing so, the whittling jack has one that's a longer blade that is for roughing. That's when you're taking a whole bunch of wood off of whatever it is you're carving. The smaller one is your detail blade, doing for, oddly enough, detail work. And so whenever you're wanting to do smaller stuff or finer stuff, things like that, using the detail blade for it. But when you're just taking big hunks off of a piece, you've got that roughing blade on it.
Now, to build on what he's saying here, if you want to give somebody something like this, and you want to give them also just give them a general purpose pocket knife, the pattern of pocket knife that is called a Stockman pattern is a three blade pattern that includes a sheep's foot, a spay blade, which is it has a more rounded circular end on it that is sharpened, and then a clip blade that comes to a sharper point. It has all three of those. It doesn't lock on any of them, but that is a good general purpose thing that accomplishes that.
So in doing all of this, if you've got someone who's wanting to get into whittling, then that'd be a good thing to do. The other recommendation I'm going to have...
Dangerous part of the night, Hal and I start talking about pocket knives.
No, I'm pivoting. If you want to have, for something else that I like as a creative outlet, somebody who, whenever I'm writing or doing ideas or something like that, I find that I flow better whenever I write them out by hand. And I know Parallax has gone on about fountain pens before. I'm just going to make it easy. You want to get somebody a good fountain pen, just get them a Pilot and go on with life.
Mm-hmm.
Because frankly, you really don't need anything else unless it's for funsies. And
he's not wrong.
I have a small little notebook that's got fantastic paper in it that is called a Bookaroo. They are not. It's got nice paper to it. It's not particularly thick, but it's about quarter size a sheet of paper. Quarter size of a sheet of paper, easy to carry around with you, and then that way you've got some options for that. I don't know that I'd use the Bookaroo with a fountain pen because the paper's probably not thick enough for it. And if you're like me and you like the nib on your fountain pen to be a little more wet, it will bleed through. There's some ideas for you.
There you go. Now, for the record, when he's talking about Pilot fountain pens, if you get the one that is called a Metropolitan or a Kakuno, they're under $30. The Kakuno is under 20.
Guys, you're killing me with your fancy man pen choices.
Just
go. No, stop. Cease. Go to internet retailer. Go into the search box. Type in disposable fountain pen and spend the best $8 you're going to.
Okay, we can do better than that. If you go to Dollar General, you can get a Zebra.
What the hell is a Dollar General?
Get out of Washington.
It's the commander of the Dollar Army.
That's true. Now, I have bought 4 different colors of disposable fountain pens from Dollar General, and they were like $2.50 a piece. Now, what I'm saying is the reusable ones, the Pilot Metropolitan is a brass-bodied pen, and it just feels nice in your hand. Okay. BB, it's your turn.
There, I got out of it. I gave my recommendation. Go for it, BB. Ha!
I have a couple different recommendations. I actually just got a brand new art tablet, and to show the mischievousness that I've gotten up to recently with it, I did the thumbnail for the Christmas dump, and the boss man gave me permission to share it on stream. So if you'd like to, you can. I put it in the stream channel thingy of the Discord.
It's so good.
I did one version in color, and then I did another version in text vision.
I love the
which
fact
made
that you said that, because as soon as you did, I was going to DM you after stream. All of the Traveler thumbnails, at the top of every single one, I have a text vision black and white filter, so I can check that I'm using values.
Beebs, I need you to tell me which channel you dropped it into.
The WBPL.
Oh, okay. You actually dropped it in. In the Legion. Okay.
Yeah.
I also have a text vision thing.
Text vision.
But it reminds me of like the official version of that art style. So I almost like it better than the color version, but I love them both. I'm happy with how they turned out.
You did
There you go.
really good.
Yeah.
I really like the way that these are very Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, I really have always liked the rubber hose style, like old school
Cuphead,
cartoons.
very, yeah.
And Cuphead is one of my favorite games. So I was just like, dude, I'll do something cutesy for the thumbnail. So yeah, I'm happy
Why
with how
have
it
we
turned
duct
out.
taped Tom to the wall, though?
I mean, it's Tom.
Because it's Tom and he's working
Crimes
security,
against
so of
our
course he's
olfactory senses.
yeah.
Probably trying to make everybody eat salad again while he eats all the pizza, and this is not okay.
Dude,
It's
that was
time
so
for a
funny.
clown battle.
That was so funny at the meetup, like during the pizza party, that he had like 7 slices of pizza on a plate and he was just inhaling them. And then I come over with a salad and I'm like, Tom. And I just started like walking up to him with it and he starts running. He just straight up runs. And then I start running after him with it, just like holding the fork out, like, come on. And he's just like, no.
Now, chat, just because most of you
Tom
haven't
is a
had this
delightful
experience, Tom Tombadil of the Black Pants Legion is not different in person than any other version of him you've ever seen on the channel. Tom is exactly that. Tom is a weird fucking cryptid.
Did you get to be Tom Tombadil for a bit while you were there, Para?
I did. I was Tom Tombadil
Excellent.
for a few minutes. I was told I was Tom Tombadil.
I was Tom Tombadil for half an hour. It was great.
Wow.
I got
was
to
that
cuddle
like?
Tom Vidal.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was fine. We hung out in the hot tub. It was a great time.
I don't believe my Tombadiliosity was ever officially revoked.
You might still be
you're
Tom
still
Tombadil.
Tom Tombadil.
Ah, crap. But I can't eat that much pizza.
Art.
You can if you try really hard and believe in yourself.
Squick, we can we can all be Tom Tombadil in our heart if we try hard enough.
But I'm not that cool.
Neither is Tom.
Sunshine Temple says, in the future, everyone will be Tom Tombadil for 15 minutes.
That's terrifying.
I mean, no, it's good to know there's a system.
It's good to know there's a limit.
We need everybody to be Tom Tombadil at once.
No, we don't.
So we can get all
I'm
8
Tom
billion
Tombadil.
people to fart really hard and see what happens.
Yeah, the atmosphere ignites. That's what happens.
I don't see a
there has
problem.
been- Chat has said some very useful things.
Yeah?
Like on purpose?
Yes, I'm proud of you, chat. Sykes asked if anybody had any ideas for a gift for the theatre lover in your life, and I.E. Geth has had a very sensible recommendation, which is
Opera glasses.
hit up your local used bookstore for plays as an easy option. The more obscure, the better.
Opera glasses.
I
They're
could
classy.
throw something as another idea.
Objection to what?
Objection.
To what?
You're assuming you have a local used bookstore.
Yeah, that's true. If you can find one.
There are internet used
If
bookstores.
you cannot, Playbill actually has a website that you can order from.
Wookie, it's your
That's worth
turn.
knowing.
Gift for the creative person in your life.
Oh.
Okay, I've got 2 of them.
Okay.
First, I do a lot with pliers. Making jewelry, miniatures, everything. Pliers, and more pliers. Cutters, etc. There's the standard traditional ones that the handles both curve out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get the ones where one side curves in, the Bentcraft or whatever they're called, there's a couple of different brands, you will be amazed at how much less you have to squeeze and how much less strain you have on your hands.
I'm absolutely going to back him on a nice set of pliers and or cutters because they can, like, for any of a billion different reasons, depending on what you're doing, they can make a tremendous difference. Because, sometimes it's, oh yeah, I need a specific set of very thin needle nose pliers that can reach shit, or I need a really nice pair of nippers or side cutters because, these came with the 3D printer I bought at one point, and technically they work. But if you get a pair of like $70 God hand side cutters, they're going to do a very
Then you
different
will
job.
immediately ruin them on wire.
Well, here's the fun thing, though.
Don't
You
ruin
can
the
get
fucking...
a set of multiple of these ones for about $20.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Good answer.
The ones I bought actually for my daughter last year for Christmas was a 4-pack for $20 of 4 different styles.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is like fires. They don't sound like they should be something that should have that much utility or be that, but they really can be, and it's fucking
Yeah.
irritating. Like there
So-
are certain kinds of tools that shouldn't be that fucking handy, and they really are if you get one that's not a piece of trash.
I'm going to jump in on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Not just nippers, but scissors. Like if you know somebody crafty, they will have destroyed more scissors than anyone is comfortable admitting.
Yep.
But if you go to the store of tools, crap, what's someone help me? The tool store
Kragen.
that had
Harbor Freight?
Kragen.
Harbor Freight.
no, the Fancy Man tool store.
Oh, Kragen.
Sears.
Harbor Freight?
It is not Kragen, absolute
Oh, I'm
gremlin.
sorry. You're right. It's O'Reilly.
I will fight you. I will fight you in your human limbs.
Wait,
AutoZone?
Squick, do you promise?
Home Depot or
Northern
like
Tool.
Blue Home Depot. The fuck is a Oh, right, Northern Tool, home of the Princess Auto Power Fister.
Yeah. What about it? If you buy two of them, the third one's half off.
Yeah, and they cost 9/10 of nothing. Instead, spend $20 on a pair of scissors designed for commercial gardening. Because they're not going to give you the cleanest cut, but they will go through damn near anything, and I've used those to cut materials that were not intended for scissors. I've gone through wire, I've gone through better wire, I've gone through paper clips, paper, clothing, cloth. Like it doesn't care. It'll do a tin can and you will lose nothing.
Now, you are reminding me, because you brought up scissors, and Beebs, I gave you a pocket knife at the meetup.
Yes, I have it right here.
Well, that was a response.
Please don't shank anyone.
I love it.
She loves it. I gave her it is now a Victorinox. It was originally a Wenger pattern. They both, at the time when I think they stopped making Wenger pocket knives in 2000, somewhere between 2011 and 2014, but they carried over this pattern into Victorinox.
It is so
God, how the hell do you have
nice.
so many tool stores?
It is so nice.
Okay, so the pattern is the Wenger Evo series. If you get the Evo S, then it has a lock on the master blade. If you get the Evo Grip, then it has a rubberized grip on it, shockingly. But in any event, what I'm specifically getting at here is the Wenger pattern knives as opposed to the Victorinox pattern knives. And because I am who I am, I can actually show this off, have different scissors.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, come on. Heavy box.
I have
Heavy
some more
box. Heavy
suggestions
box.
when we're ready.
Okay.
Well, may I finish mine?
Go
Oh,
ahead.
absolutely.
Okay, the other thing I was going to suggest is, and something that ties in with almost every suggestion almost all of you have had,
Is it
is
just
a
money?
set of precision files
Needle files. Yes.
for sharpening knives and clippers and. Well, not. I'm saying heavier ones than that. Start with that, but they go all the way up to heavy. I've
That's
got
a
a
box of
whole
knives.
set.
This is my box of Swiss Army knives.
I have a whole set that starts with as small as what you were just showing and goes all the way up to ones that can work on horses' hooves. That are all good quality metal that cost me $25 at Harbor Freight. It's 40 different files.
That's a lot of files.
That is a lot of files.
I have used almost every one of them in the past year.
And I have, in an old job, I had to use those for some stuff too, and they were really, really handy. It is a great suggestion.
Yes. Okay.
But I can sharpen everything from chisels that I use for cutting stone to keeping my pocket knife sharp.
On the note of pocket knives, and as Squick was on scissors, because, of course, I fucking have it. These are the Victorinox scissors. Yeah, we're doing this. Chet, come along with me. These are the Victorinox scissors.
Just let it go, man. The scissors are not worth it.
No, we're talking about it. Look at
You
this.
can't go.
No. There's actually a point here. The
Yes.
Victorinox scissors are a very normal pair of scissors with a god-awful little spring there. Like, they are exactly what they look like. They are scissors. They have a terrible spring. Whatever. My point here is that as far as scissors go, the Winger 1 actually in the now Victorinox Evo series has an actual big metal spring here. More importantly, it has micro serrations on the scissors. They'll just fucking cut anything. That's all I got.
Now, I have to put a point in for the old scissors, because there is one advantage to them. They are the only thing I know in a relatively inexpensive that cuts fiber optic without fraying it.
Squick? Do you have a recommendation on something that cuts fiber optics without fraying them? I know that you work with this
fiber optic
professionally.
cutter?
Oh.
Hope that helps.
Yes, the task-specific tool. Okay, fair.
Because I know the guys who originally used it for the installation of the observation of missile parts when they first were developing fiber optics. And that's what all of them used.
Interesting.
Was the Victor Knock Swiss Army knife scissors. It was the only thing they had that worked right until they developed the proper cutters later, several years later.
Okay.
This does remind me of something that I would recommend, but I forgot to say earlier.
What was that?
Cut gloves.
Hello.
You if you're getting into a hobby that involves cutting things, get a set of cut gloves.
Kevlar gloves?
Because
Yeah.
no, they can just be knit gloves. There's a certain kind of knit for it. That's what I use. And I wish I
Chainmail.
used it more because I'd have fewer scars on my hands.
I spent
Andy?
a summer hanging out in a stained glass shop in my hometown. And I wish I still knew more people who did that. But
Oh, that's
yeah,
fun.
set of cut gloves, that would have helped a few of them.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've always
very
wanted to get back
quickly,
into that.
while we're talking about it, because I don't have Ether here to say it. Guys, it's winter. If you work with plastic cement, have ventilation.
Yeah.
Ether has reminded me a few times now when he was working in a hobby store back 100,000 years ago when he was doing that. He lost a couple of customers over one winter because all of them were model train builders. All of them were using plastic cement in small enclosed spaces with like propane heaters, and all of them
Oh, no.
died of xylene poisoning.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Uh-huh.
So
Don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xylene and
No
acetone
dying.
and a few other things are regular ingredients in basically any plastic cement you can get. And also, I have a ladybug on my work desk. I don't know where he.
Hello, ladybug.
Here it is. It's on,
Greetings, ladybug of the painting desk.
You should paint one on. You should paint that onto one of the mechs.
a ladybug. Yeah. Okay.
Look at the little friend.
It's the Christmas ladybug. There we go, everybody.
Just as in case if you want to put it up or whatever, I put the set of pliers I bought into the new Marik for you.
Okay. Can you drop it in chat so that they can have access to it immediately?
I'm doing that right now.
Thank you.
Can I suggest another couple of digital options?
Yes.
So a few people in chat might know that I don't just do art. I do also write and witter about it extensively on Fridays, and for some reason people keep turning up. So for all the people who've turned up to that, you already know what this is, and I'm sorry for repeating myself. But if you have an aspiring writer in your life and you would like to get them some software, my personal recommendation is Scrivener from Literature and Latte. It is a piece of writing software that comes with a 30-day free trial and then a whole of life license if you pick it up for like probably $50. It was $40 when I got it, but inflation has happened.
Yeah.
But it's a very reasonable price. It's a whole of life license. You can have it on several PCs at once, and it is fantastic. It is very robust. I've been using it for years and I absolutely adore it. It is a great choice. Other things for the writer in your life. One of the big tips that I'm always talking about on my writing streams is how important it is to read your own prose back to yourself. It helps you to, hear how the words sound in your head, to pick up mistakes that you've made. So a cheap dictaphone can be very useful so that the writer in your life can listen back to what they just read out loud and edit their prose to be better. A cheap dictaphone is a great choice. But there is one free, simple thing that you can get for the creative person in your life that just about every creative person in every field will appreciate. And
Wait,
it's
I know what
completely
this
free.
is. I know what this. Oh,
What
wait,
is
it's
it?
free? Oh,
It's completely free.
Because I was going to say
Jeez.
booze.
Love and
Booze is
encouragement.
also very nice.
For
The one
very
thing.
quickly, for the writer in your life,
Mhm.
you could always go with the Hemingway route and get them booze, and then remind them to write drunk and edit sober.
Correct. And then also get somebody to read the edited version drunk and then send you suggestions sober.
Excellent.
And then everybody gets to have a drink.
But the
the
free
free thing you can get for every single artist in your life, every creative person that you know, is give them some time and attention. Ask them, hey, what are you working on? And then sit down and enjoy a nice hot drink while they just gabble on at you for the next 3 or 4 hours. There is
Or
nothing
if
that
they
makes creative people happier.
if they indicate that they don't want to talk about it, do not badger them.
Yeah, don't badger them. Instead, tell them about whatever creative thing you're doing instead. But I know for me, I'm always like, oh, I don't want to tell people what I'm doing. I'm sure I'll bore them. But if somebody's like, what are you working on at the minute? I want to know all of the details. I'm
Well,
like,
Red,
have
what
you
are you
got
working on
3
at the
hours?
minute?
Do you mean stream-wise, personal-wise? What kind of project would you like
Now,
to
Red,
know about?
I was not specific in my question, was I?
So right now, I am painting a Black Knight for a video coming out at the end of the year. But in terms of personal projects I've been working on this year, I've done a little bit on my own setting, which some people in chat have had to deal with.
Would that be
But another
Shoal,
big
where you
thing.
talk about that tomorrow
No,
afternoon?
Shoal is
Oh,
where I've talked about it, yes, but no, my personal setting, because Shoal belongs to the entire community. Shoal belongs to the Black Pants Legion, the auxiliary, and everybody who turns up to chat.
now, very
It
quickly,
belongs to its community.
because there's a chance this ends up. I've got Red here, and I've got BB here.
You've got red on you.
I do. In fact,
Oh,
it's right there. I've got
that's not how
BB
that
here.
works.
BB could actually corroborate this. This may or may not end up on the main channel at some point, so I want to go ahead and get this out there. What is the auxiliary?
The auxiliary is the public-facing Discord of the Black Pants Legion. It is where all of our wonderful friends and creative allies like to hang out and talk about every single thing under the sun. It is where the general public's chaos and madness interfaces with our own, and it is a great time. There is something there for everybody.
And if they want to
I
find
recommend
out
you
how to
find
get
like
there,
3 or 4. Oh, if you want to find out how to get there,
they need to
you can
come
pop
to
along
this
Twitch
channel.
and do a exclamation Discord, and it will give you our Discord, which is discord.gg/BPLAUX.
There you go.
Blocks.
Yes, the blocks.
Now, also very quickly, because like I said, maybe on the main channel, if you want to get to this Twitch channel, that is twitch.tv/WBPL76.
Yes.
Yes, come join us.
Or don't.
We have
We're not your
Para,
dad.
how-
Yes.
But Para,
Join us.
however, would I get to www.twitch.tv/WBPL76? Where could I find it?
I think you could find it at that thing you just said in a browser,
internet
like
browser.
Firefox or Brave or
Opera.
Opera. Yeah.
Netscape
No, they didn't give us
Navigator,
money.
if you still have it somehow.
Netscape Navigator. Oh my god.
Oh, that's been a hot minute.
Yeah,
It's an old browser,
I'm
but it checks
still
out.
mad about Netscape Navigator and Coral Word Perfect. I want both of those back. Fight me.
I mean,
You can
Firefox
find
is
it
about
on
as
your
close
web
as you get.
TV.
Yes.
Your
Ooh.
web TV. Yes, you can
I saw
get
an ad
that.
for that on Sega
You can
Channel.
get that on your e-machine.
Shut up,
This
because the
computer
very
was
first
never
personal like
active.
internet access that I had, because we had a family computer and everything, but my own personal one was a web TV, and then when I got a proper PC, it was an e-machine.
There you go. I still have a ladybug on my
Attack.
paintbrush.
Personally
You might want to do
attacked.
something about that.
I'll use a different paintbrush. That's
Do
what I'll
not
do.
ooh the ladybug.
Why?
The
You're all
ladybug is here
making
to
me feel
woo you.
very old now.
Because that's insectile harassment.
Use your.
Titacus
I don't like
abanicus
that.
has redeemed a pet. If you have an animal near
Okay.
you, please bother it on Titacus abanicus's behalf.
Yes,
I will
please
bother
pet the
animal.
ladybug.
I'm on it.
Okay, I have finally. I've unfucked my computer. Mostly.
Hey, he did it. He did it, everybody.
Oh,
I-
you're
which
Then
is-
why did you
yeah.
fuck it in the first place?
I didn't. I just one of those. I am a professional computer.
He's a fucking robot. That's what he is. Jesus Christ, Discord. Is
There
that
might be an
just me?
updated
Am I the only one he's roboting for?
No, I caught a little
no.
bit
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Squick, you are two robots in trench coat. Pretending to be one
Confound
robot.
you.
There he is.
So wait, Squick, you're telling me that you like to molest electronics?
I'm telling you that I am a professional computer toucher. I touch computers professionally.
So
Baby, at this point, you're just engineering highlights.
That's the point, right?
Parallax.
What
What?
does that kids magazine have to do with this, weirdo?
I have been instructed to berate you.
For what?
Oh, is
What did I
Highlights
do?
magazine still a thing?
Yes.
Wait, why am I being berated? What did I do?
I shall read it to you.
Because you deserve it.
And then you can guess who this came from.
Uh-oh.
Klein flush cutters cost a third the price of God fingers. They are stronger, and if they warp or chip, you can get them replaced for free.
Okay, now if I had to guess, I'd say that was Bizmonkey, but I can't swear to it.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
who was it?
Like, at a certain point,
Mad
just
Ducks.
get your hands on an
Yup.
ultrasonic cutter.
Wait. Mad Ducks had that?
Yes.
Yep.
I gotta scroll up. What brand?
Hang on, it was a DM I got.
Oh, okay.
Klein flush cutters.
Okay, Klein.
Oh,
Yeah,
Klein
okay.
brand.
Okay.
Klein, I also have opinions on. They start off nice, but there's so much of their design for their flush cutters specifically that is, if not engineered to fail, at least certainly not defending against it.
Okay, well, while we're talking about things that are sharp, I've already said Wenger pattern pocket knives is now the Victorinox Evo series. Narix chisels. There you go.
Ultrasonic knife.
You're an ultrasonic knife. Ladies and gentlemen.
Sharp and loud.
Yes, you are. Ladies and gentlemen of the things and the stuff, it is 12:21 a.m. here in the Eastern time zone. We are well past the end of our time slot. I'm going to do a couple of things here. One, I'm going to say I wish you all a very Marik Christmas. Building on that, watch your backs and keep your close relatives within your sight line so that they do not put a knife in your back. With
Like
that,
a dinosaur.
As the Merrick Christmas song says, you better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
Well picked up. By the way, Para, there's something I need to throw in here as well.
Go.
Just since so many of you here are watching it, there will not be WBPLW this coming Sunday.
What?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Got a thing going on that I kind of need to not be doing that for. So here's your early warning. Tell
I believe
people.
Fuzzy said
or-
that he might cover.
Yes.
Okay.
So there might be something, it just won't be wrestling.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it won't be WBPLW, but
okay, so before we get too far off of that, where'd my ladybug go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna hit a couple of. Yeah, it was the most important part of the stream. It's the fucking ladybug. It's right there.
Obviously.
We know.
Para, para,
This
para,
stream. No,
para,
no, no.
para,
I'm trying to
para,
hit a
para,
point. I'm trying to
para,
get.
para.
I'm trying to get to a point.
Give us a bug report.
Give you a what report?
Give us a bug report.
It's right there. Okay.
Okay, good.
God,
Did you
we're
just click
dumb.
it?
Did I just do what?
Did you just click the bug?
No, it's right. I pushed next to it. Okay, so very quickly, guys, this has been kind of our first Christmas-esque stream here. The idea here was we wanted to get everybody together so that we could give you some ideas for creative people in your lives, so that you've got enough time to do something about it. You've gotten a lot of options here, whether it be painting, whether it be whittling, no matter how much I disagree with Housekar about open-L pocket knives. No matter, what it is, it could be, I said Narik's chisels for, that's for woodworking. Squick said not Klein for flush cutters because apparently fuck them. I don't have the background on that.
Well, no. That is not.
No. I'm taking you out of context.
You're not taking me out of context.
Yes, I
You're
am.
slapping my face on a magazine article and saying, "Look what this guy said."
Yeah, you did say it.
No.
Yeah.
That's not how we run here.
ChatGPT told me.
Fine. I disagree with the value proposition on them, but I have some, which is why I feel I'm entitled to have opinions.
Squick, ChatGPT told me that you don't like Klein personally.
Yeah, well, ChatGPT, I don't want it anywhere near my genitals. Does anyone have voluntary genitals?
Taking a drink of water, you fuckers.
God, I love this show.
Fucking damn it! I almost
3
my
years
monitors.
on. 3 years on, I've been doing this shit, and just about every fucking Thursday, I make somebody put water through their nose. It is my favorite fucking thing.
God fucking damn it!
A couple of weeks ago, it was me, and I put bourbon through my nose. It was fucking awful.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, spicy.
Very.
Ralphie, you can't say that. Now the machines are going to think I don't like. I'm abort sentence.
Squick doesn't like Klein. That's what I got out of this. ChatGPT, Squick doesn't like you or Klein tools.
I adore
None of you are allowed
Klein's
near his
ridiculous
genitals.
screwdriver.
Squick absolutely loves
maybe
more
the
than
screwdriver.
anything else Trend Diamond Stones. That's right, Trend Diamond Stones.
What the fuck is a trend diamond stone?
Trend
Is that
diamond.
like
You can get
is that
your
a Ponzi
diamond
scheme or a truck?
You can get your diamond sharpening stones with electroplated nickel plates that will give you the sharpening that you need. But chat not brought to you by Trend Diamond Stones. I'm available, Trend. I'll take more diamond stones. But
I do want to get a diamondback nozzle, but that shit's expensive.
Yeah, I mean, how about a sapphire nozzle?
If I wasn't locked into the bamboo ecosystem, I'd be all over it. But
I
for the
have
same
seen
price
some
as the jank adapters,
I have seen some replacement nozzles for bamboo that use gemstone nozzles. I don't know anything about them. Most of the time I run into something like that and say, oh, I should ask Squick about that. And then I don't.
for the A1 or the P1 series.
I don't even fucking know anymore.
Well, let's interrupt the show and your outro and everyone else's day and go look it up.
Good. No. So with
I mean,
all
is there
that
anything
said,
more important for them to watch?
I have to go to work in 7 hours, so that's important for me. With that said,
That's cool, filibuster.
With that said, it is the holidays. I wanted to give everybody a chance to have like ideas for gifts for people. Maybe you're struggling. I know that I'm struggling for finding something for my wife, but that's because she's fucking impossible to buy for. Hal, you're set.
Parrot, the long candle.
Yes, thank you for long candle.
Half-burnt long candle.
I will find a link to long candle.
Send Red a link to long candle. With all that
Yes, please.
said, how's a car? This can be a difficult time of year for people, can it?
Yes, it can, because you have to be around people.
Hal, I'm giving you an opening to be wholesome. Be fucking wholesome.
Oh, kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass.
That reference is at least
National
one hole.
Suicide Helpline. Here it is.
Yeah. I'm working on it. Shut up.
Shut the
So,
fuck
in
up, asshole. Suicide.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One splash
So
toaster bath.
in the difficulty, that
Wow, mixed messages.
that tends to rear up around this time of year.
And immediately after, let's not leave that out. January's going to be hard too.
I'm getting there. As it turns out, actually, more people have. There's more instances of self-harm that happen in January than in the holiday season itself. And we need for you all to take care of yourselves, because this idiocy, this channel, this whole thing. Shut up.
No, we're dumb as hell. I need them to know.
This whole thing would not be what it is without you all being here with us. And I know, okay, I know that things can be really hard. I know that you can be you may not want to be staring down the barrel of what the patron saint Dolly Parton calls a hard candy Christmas. You may be like, I just can't take this again. I get it. But the truth is that the world's only darker if you put out your own candle. So we need for you all to take care of yourselves so you can come back here and hold us accountable, because by God, we need it.
Yes. We need minders.
And so
Yeah.
if you're in a rough spot and you're in the US or Canada, you can call or text 988. That's the National Mental Health Crisis Line. There are people there for you 24/7. And do it because depression's a tricky bitch. It tries to isolate you. It tries to trick you into thinking that you're not worth it. It creates trauma that goes along with that. Ask me how I know, because I can't stop making self-deprecating comments all the time. You're worth it. And if you weren't here, the ripples would be felt. So if you're in that place, call or text, get the help you need, because you are worth it.
Absolutely.
Hal, I'm going to give you one more chance to say something insightful and wholesome. Is it cold where you are?
If this winter there's enough going on that, frankly, it can, and with as hard as the world is right now, sometimes people have a hard time paying their heating bills. Well, believe it or not, the government does not want to doesn't want people to freeze to death. And so there is a program that is available through your local community action. How do I know this? Because this is why community actions were created in the 60s. It is the Low Income Heating Energy Assistance Program. If you get in touch with your local community action, which you might have to do through the United Way, dialing 211, get up with them, because they can tell you about the Light Heat program. And if it's you, they can tell you what you need. If it's someone you know, you can tell them so they can get stuff together. It's good for electric bills. It's good for gas heat. It's good for fuel oil. It's good for wood, for a wood stove. So that means it's there. Take advantage of it. Do not do not let someone's pride cause them that kind of hardship this summer.
Winter.
Let them out there, get them out there, help them get the help that they need, because we all need some help sometimes.
This year has been a hard one for everyone. So there is no shame in it. And please take advantage of the resources available to you.
Please do.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Please do.
With all of that said, we have reached the end of the wholesome part of the stream, which is also
Okay, hot damn, I'm interrupting. Ladybug head, ladybug head, ladybug head. Ladybug.
Ladybug is on my finger. You can see it on stream.
It's having an adventure. The world is so big.
My hand is enormous.
So, Lady Red, what's your favorite Ladybug book?
Oh, I don't know. Probably some iteration of the Very Hungry Caterpillar, preferably Cthulhuized.
Is there a ladybug in that book?
No, but it is
No, I have
published
to
by
ask a
Ladybug
question.
Press.
I have to ask a question. Were Eric Carroll books a thing in Britain when you were a kid?
Oh yes, and I also used to teach preschoolers when I, was first a big enough redling to be a teacher, and we would read a lot of those, and very well known books like The Gruffalo. That was also a very common one that we read.
Brown Bear,
But yeah,
Brown Bear,
Ladybug Press
what y'all
was a thing.
say? I don't think that was Eric Carroll, but it was a similar art style. For the record, Eric Carroll was the artist and writer of that book, and yeah, he was a collage artist. By the way, collage art, that's a thing.
It is.
I have a ladybug on my hand, and we're going to end the stream.
You do.
Now, before I end the stream, I am going to say something moderately self-serving. I'm going to say a couple of self-serving things. One, next week we will go back to our normal format. So if you have something you want to show off, for the first hour of the show, if you have something you want to show off and it's creative, send it to us at art@wbpl76.com. BB's going to do me a favor and make sure that that part makes it into the finalized video so that people send me shit.
Yes.
Thank you, BB. Send me stuff so that we can show it off at the beginning of the stream. Let me know what your screen name is in that email. And also, like, if you just want to show it off, that's one thing. If you want feedback and suggestions, that's another thing. We can do that too. Yeah. And with all that said, okay, do not put this in the VOD because I don't want this to be that self-serving. If you are interested in getting someone that you care about a like painted Sword of Light lance, that's on my eBay, and hit me up on that if you're interested. I'm not going to drop the link in chat. You have to find me on Discord and ask me that way because this is not a billboard. So with all that said, we're going to end the stream here.
Give me goob.
Yes, give
Yes,
Red goob.
Goob
so
for
that
Lady
she-
Red's goob hole.
Stuff my goob hole, please.
Okay, Grimos, you
Give
know
her that
what to
wood if you
do.
like.
Grimos, get on it.
I'm gonna have that is what's gonna play right before the credits start.
Excellent. Yes.
Should I be in any way concerned that
Yeah.
Titicus Urbanicus then immediately redeemed pet?
I'm not petting Red's goob hole. I will pet the ladybug. You're a good ladybug. Yes, you are.
Also, I'll be here at the usual time tomorrow. We're writing a book over Twitch, and you
What
should
time
come
is
along.
that?
It's fun.
What time is that?
It is at midday my time, which is 3 p.m. EST.
There you go, everybody. Where'd the ladybug go? What the fuck?
On your fingertip. Oh,
It is
oh,
not
went
on my
away.
fingertip. The ladybug just like.
It's on
Guys,
the tray.
Yeah, well, you look like you stabbed your hand on TV, so I don't blame the ladybug for putting a little distance
Guys, the ladybug just vaporized. The stream's over. I don't know what to do.
On the eraser
What the heck?
thing.
Oh, there it is. Hello, ladybug.
Yeah.
See, this is why incompetence should be one of the tags for all the streams we do.
Shut up. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything.
I feel like that is just
And
what
if
we do.
anybody wants any custom or whatever Christmas earrings, let me know.
Yes, hit him up on Discord. Also, lots of people do lots of things in the Ox and in the Legion, and it's Christmas. And if you want to get somebody something nice, that's great. And if you want to support somebody, that's also great. I'm gonna
Let people tell you about their thing. They'll love it.
yes, ask Baby about all of the art that she's making, and then ask Red
I
about
know
all
it's-
the art she isn't making because there's not enough hours in the day. And then
I
ask
demand 36-hour Galactic Standard days.
And then
No
ask
kidding,
Kalzakar about his favorite Sting match. And then
Yes.
ask Squick about network attached storage. And then be
Do not
prepared
perceive me.
Be prepared for 7,000 questions.
And ask Parallax about what minis he will be putting up on his eBay store next, so you can get some of your very own.
Make suggestions. Right now, the next thing on the list might just be a Free World Guard fire support lance, but I don't know if I want to let go of all of them. I only have the one dervish. Anyway,
Can it spin?
Squeak. No, it doesn't spin.
Sorry.
Squeak.
Then why call dervish if not spinning?
Zykes wants to know, Squick, what about storage attached networks?
I mean, there's a storage area network.
What about a local storage area network?
That series of words does not make sense in that specific configuration.
What about a foreign storage area network?
What
about an extraterrestrial area storage network?
So there is a networking standard
way off the
dedicated to vehicles outside of Earth's atmosphere that is designed to account for extreme latency. It's essentially a store and forward writ large with optimization and prefetching. It's really cool, and this is a threat.
I am reminded
But are
of...
the Ayla Mouse paying their taxes? And if not, BB will come after them with a shotgun.
So here's the thing.
Damn fucking Skippy.
I have mentioned this before. My lovely wife has a friend who formerly worked for the FAA. She got out because apparently Elon's an asshole and she didn't want to do this anymore. But she worked for the FAA attached to NASA to make sure that airspace was clear for launches. She would go into work at Cape Canaveral some days and walk right past the computer that said, "Don't fucking touch this. It's the Voyager computer." So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hausakar is saying he got out without people saying nice things to him. Suck it. Chat, please tell Hausakar how wonderful he is immediately.
I already told him that. I told him something
Yes,
about being the
he
most
kinda
watched
has-
stream of the week.
Yes.
Okay.
With the most used emo on the channel of the
One
week. et cetera, et cetera.
fall.
One fall.
How many falls?
One.
One? Okay.
One.
Ladies
One.
and
One.
gentlemen, I'm gonna. Okay, now I'm getting an endless cavalcade of one falls in chat. Excellent.
One.
God, there's a lot of.
One.
Okay, we're gonna end the
One.
chat because it's 12:40
One.
a.m. and I've been going for like 2 hours and 40 minutes. We're gonna end.
Laser.
But fuck, it's
Laser.
Aiden. Aiden, gift for a
Laser.
creative person now.
Laser.
Yeah.
Lizard.
Nope.
Fuck.
Laser.
He's gone.
Laser.
Aiden
Laser.
knows the perfect
Laser.
gift for the creative person in
Laser.
his life. It's a cup of tea, and yes, that's a hint.
Laser?
God, I love
Laser.
this stream.
Laser.
Laser, one fall.
Laser.
Okay, we're gonna end the stream now. The
Laser.
link to sending shit to me is
Laser.
in it. The link to my cults page is in it. The link to my eBay page is not. Hit me up. With that said, good night, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and have yourself
Have a very Merry
Marik little Christmas.
Better watch.
There are a number of things I'd like to say, and given that everyone else has left the room and I've stolen the microphone, you don't have a choice. So we're going to say, like, wow, that's a lot of dancing robot. Wow, Chad, how do you have Night Owl? That's too many robots, man. Like, where are you going to put them all? You're going to have to install a parking garage? And then they're going to be like, no, those are urban mechs. We're not using the ramp. The ramp is too slow. And you're going to have some asshole just like trying to jump up the side of a building. And then instead of a 5th story office block, you're going to have like half a 5th story office block and something just like labeled BMW parking because somebody's put a weird badge they found and it's like lost tech lettering and it lets you do what you want because turn signals are for nerds. And that's probably just how that works. I wouldn't be too worried about it, but in the future, you're going to need some bigger parking enforcement. And I hope that helps because have a good time out there. And the Ladybug probably had a great time. There's only so many of them that get to be on the internet. And I think that one did a really good job.